I need. No, never mind.
Hello, not muted anymore. All right, there we go.
Progress.
All right, I'll unmute. Hopefully they're not talking about, you know what. All right, so.
Did you just refuse to say that word? Never mind.
So before we begin, there's some pre-session stuff to talk about. The first of which, we will no longer be playing every week. We'll be playing every other week, a bi-weekly schedule from here on out.
Honestly, that's a lot easier for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so good. I'm in trouble equalizing all of your voices.
Sucks.
I am depressed, but this is acceptable.
Yeah. Bite me.
Right. Someone wants to play D&D too, guys.
As well as
I'm trying to create my own campaign, so
to better symbolize some of the changes in the plot that are going to be happening and our movement towards homebrew instead of the official supplement. The campaign will be renamed. I haven't settled on the name just yet. But this episode will be uploaded under a different name. It won't be Waterdeep anymore. It'll have its own official name to make this more unique.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah. Along with that, I'm letting you guys know that the campaign will henceforth be split into a 3-part saga.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 3 separate campaigns. The first one will go on to level 6. The second one will go from level 7 to 13, and the third one will go from level 14 to 20. So we'll still go to level 20, but you guys will have the option to play other characters in between if you so wish.
Got it.
We're
still level 5, correct?
Yes, you're currently level 5.
Okay, good. What
this means is, 1, I have the whole plot figured out. I have it all figured out now. That still, it doesn't mean you can't affect the plot. You can still definitely affect things and ruin my plans. It's always possible.
It's a D&D campaign, expect that.
Yeah, but the plot is created. I know who the villains are. I know what they're doing. I know what their plans, all of that. It's all finished.
Killbutt has built a world for us to explore.
So what this means is that character arcs are that have not been explored yet are likely to stay unexplored or briefly explored. So those of you who haven't really got into a specific arc for your character, we're not likely to. Because I have bigger plans.
Definitely.
There'll be more to talk about in the saga later on. That's all I'm going to mention for now. We are in part 1. Of course. All right. With all of that out of the way, we can get to tavern events.
We're probably not going to make as much money as last time.
Probably not. We're missing 2 people, and Cade is no longer involved. So we'll just bring him out to the side and just delete him.
Are we putting him in this jail we have?
No, because he's a free man.
No, that's me. Fuck off.
You're in the jail.
No.
You stay in the jail.
What
Why are they
will
in the jail?
I do?
Is the condition for them rolling really well and they're brewing beer. They're
Come
too
on.
busy enjoying their beer.
He explicitly said it in the recording. Come on, guys.
You have to enjoy your beer, little girl.
I think it's more that they're busy selling it.
Pretty much.
Well, they're busy enjoying it.
Yeah.
I can't see Sorrow enjoying a beer.
Sorrow's
Are
not.
you kidding me?
I mean, sorry,
Liff is enjoying the profits. Liff is enjoying the profits. All right. Oh, I almost forgot an announcement. We're having a new player join. Most of you already knew this or had some semblance of it.
Yay.
This is the official recognition that a new player will be joining our sessions starting next session. She will be involved.
What's the name of this player?
You'll find out when we get
Dang
there.
it. You mean I have to be patient?
Never.
Yes.
Oh, I'm terrible
And
at
because
that.
she hasn't given me what her screen name should be, so I won't
Oh,
mention
got
it.
What her
Good.
screen name?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like
Honestly,
Kilbut's
y'all
screen
know
name is Kilbut,
his
and
real
Mijo
name.
is
All
Mijo.
right. So let me get some stuff out of the way
Y'all
here.
know
What
like
happened to my
bad,
music?
so there's that.
I mean, my screen name is technically 2.0, but you guys all know to call me Ben.
We have never called you 2.0. We never will.
I didn't even know that. You're just bad.
I thought, to be honest, the 2.0 is because you made a new computer, and the 3.0 is your phone. So I just thought it was a standard upgrade event, so I didn't pay it any mind.
No. I chose Scrublord 2.0 because I'm like an idiot, like a Scrublord, but like 2.0, I'm like a slightly improved idiot.
Your screen name
Or
for
like
me was
an
Scrub.
even worse idiot.
All right. Brewing beer turns out pretty well. Rolling a 78. It was a rare, so it does increase by 25%.
Heck yeah.
So 2d8 times 10 times 1.25. Whoops. 100. All right. Nobody has gold to be able to apply it, so I'll go ahead and manually add it to a certain Xanathar's inventory.
Yeah, he didn't give us that bag, did he?
He also didn't give
No.
us the black staff.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm sorry, Ben.
I mean, Anne's gonna be trying to pursue him anyway, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Anton would also pursue him. That's in
It's
character.
pursue him or get the bag.
All right, so 100 gold added
It'll be long,
on
though.
for that. All right. Is anybody paying for preventive maintenance or insurance?
No, not me.
I don't have money to.
Hold on, let me see how much money I have.
No.
No, I don't. Hold on. I have 16 gold.
You can pay for one of
Isn't
them.
it 5 gold for each?
It's 10 gold
Not
each.
worth it.
Okay, I'll pay 2 platinum pieces.
All right.
God damn it, people. Make me use my platinum.
How many
Tavern.
gems does Anne have?
A
Tavern
lot.
Managers Guild gets... she has 32 of them, I believe.
And they're all worth 100 gold pieces?
Yup.
Bruh.
Gonna be making bank.
If she
Eventually.
Gets, imagine if you find someone that really wants those too, like they're special to them.
Is
No, it's
anybody
just-
going to be doing spying? If you don't do spying, a cumulative result will be lost.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do that then. I didn't
Do it,
realize
Mijo.
that. Give me a sec, cause my thing's real bad. I'm doing it though.
That's beer. There you go.
I know, but I didn't have enough space. Okay.
We're going to handle that first. So go ahead and roll your D100. The DC is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
That's a no.
No, that's a big no. All right, there we go. Add that to that.
Ignore
Man,
that.
that wasn't even close.
Shut up.
All right. Ben, go ahead and pay a gold piece for your rare ingredients.
Boom, I can afford to do that now.
As well as, are we expending any rare ingredients for +4?
Yes.
All right. +4 added on.
This is a very quick-
Ash, pay a gold piece to add +2.
Already done.
There we go. I'll have to remind myself to add Def's token back afterwards since we cannot trust her to stay in jail. All right. I always forget to bring up the Dervin's or Dernan's Guide to Tavern Keeping for the tavern event. Let's see what our tavern event is today. Percentile.
Why are there so many
94.
weapons. I have too many weapons.
94. All right. Okay. A talking ass enters your tavern and asks for an ale poured into a bowl. He explains he's a foreign lord who's been placed under a curse. Business surges as people come to the inn to hear his tale. Gain a plus 20 bonus to your next roll.
Heck yeah.
Plus 30 if you
Hell
paid
yeah.
for extra service.
That ass though.
Plus 30 because
Plus
we paid for
30.
extra services?
Beautiful.
And I need to
Wow.
add a donkey to the map.
What's hilarious is I could turn into a donkey and talk back in donkey to him.
Well, he's speaking
He can
English.
talk.
Yeah, but does he understand donkey because he was turned into a donkey? That's the question.
Who knows? All we know is he's speaking common.
He's just lying there.
All right. 3, 4, 5,
Wait, no,
6,
he's
7,
not just
8,
lying there.
9,
Never mind.
Oh yeah, I have a face mask.
4,
I can do that.
4. I need someone to roll a percentile plus 46. Only the first roll will count.
Dan is doing it.
I did it wrong.
Dustin
Alright.
barely-
Dusk is first with a
5?
5.
A 5? What?
Why'd
I
you
did.
roll? I told you Ann was getting it.
Oh man, a
That
5.
Ben was getting it, and then he
Listen,
didn't do it.
I forgot a
Listen.
space.
A hot
Oh.
5. All right, so
I
51.
know, but we get inspiration.
We can't
Uh,
use inspiration on anything that isn't
No, she was just asking if she had inspiration.
Because I walked out of the room for a bit to finish something.
I've mentioned it twice. Do not make me mention it a third time.
Mention what?
Who had inspiration? Who didn't?
Yeah, everyone but me drives.
Okay, that's why I was asking Ash. Christ.
I know.
Ba-ba-da.
Ben,
All right. So if a 51 total, no change, no profit, no loss.
That's okay.
Blah blah blah
No,
blah.
it's not, Dusk. Fuck you.
Blah.
It's better than
Could've been
losing
worse.
money.
We had a plus 30.
Actually, it very literally could not have been worse.
No, plus
It was
40.
That was
46.
the lowest result we could have gotten.
If you didn't have plus 30 to that roll, that would have been real bad.
That would have been really bad.
All right.
Thank
Now
that ass.
we return.
Literally.
We return
go back
our
to Dusk and Ann
to
to
hell.
get it out for a bag.
All right.
Well,
so
you technically won that, so
yeah.
Yeah.
So we come back to Leaf and Dusk fighting over the bag. 3 goblins rushing after hitting Dusk in the legs. Dusk, you manage to pull the bag and hold it above their heads. Since you are taller than all of them, none of them can reach it.
As this is happening, Andam would like to start pursuing Cade.
Okay.
I don't remember which direction he left in.
He
Who
went
knows?
upwards towards the suit of armor.
Ta-da! Over
he
here?
doesn't know where the suit of armor is. You're also gonna leave us in darkness. I want you to know that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Again.
You plebs can't see.
You guys could deal
And
with that.
casts light on her amulet. Fuck you.
Is it up
There.
here?
Hold on.
Am I in the right
I was
area?
like, I can't see anything, and then I remembered I'm dead.
Yeah.
Is this
Like-
suit of armor up here?
It's up over
Um,
here, I believe.
Will you? Where are you going?
It's over here, I saw.
Got
Fuck.
him. Was it down here?
Quit moving. Stop moving. You end up here. You go up to see where Cade has gone. Cade and Karg, as Karg followed him out. You do not see anybody there.
Can I keep following them? Or
Make
is
a
it
perception check.
Ooh, I can. Oh, I didn't open my character sheet. I'm unprepared. Do.
8.
I don't know why I tried.
This is the do. Going up, you look around, you see It ends in darkness. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
While he's doing that, Dusk is gonna run up to the wall over here and make a flying leap to get on top of the balcony.
All right.
And
Three
oh,
goblins are gonna make opportunity attacks against you.
Wait, hold on. Before they do that, I'm like, alright, just take Star out of the bag and you do whatever the fuck you want with it.
You had to
Oh.
cast light. He gets a.
Shit.
You dipshit.
All right. Speaking of that, let me add
Buzz
light
out
to
of
your
it.
character first. Well, you're not out of there yet, buddy. You do have to escape 3 goblins.
It's okay.
Joke's on you, he just uses his last key point.
Dusk, I need you to make 3.
Actually, can I just disengage action?
Nope. I need you to make 3 acrobatics or athletics checks.
I wonder which one I'm gonna pick.
Athletics, of course.
Monka ass.
Holy shit!
All right, so your total is a 9 on that first one, which is
Is it still better? Because that'd be hilarious.
Make fun
no,
of me.
it's close. It's real close.
Here, I give you my inspiration.
You're a bitch!
Go ahead and
He
reroll that
wants
first
to
one.
See me do this.
I just want to know what happened.
Okay. So all 3 of the goblins, as Dux tries to run away, they all 3 at the same time tried to grab for the same leg, and he lifts it up as they all kind of crash into each other and fall to the floor, and Dusk is free.
The 3 Stooges over there.
Nicho, remember this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Also,
Dusk gets a balcony and he's gonna flip the bag out and see what's in
All
there.
right. Which direction do you flip the bag in?
He flips it like inside out on the floor.
No, like which direction is the bag facing when you flip it?
Down.
Down?
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Dusk, I need you to make an athletics check.
Shit. That's not bad. Actually, that's
15.
pretty fucking good.
It's not good enough.
I don't know.
Shit.
All right, Dusk. You flip the bag inside out, and it rumbles in your hands for a moment as it then begins vomiting out objects onto the floor. You try to hold on to it, but it pushes against your chest and begins lifting you off the ground with how much thrust is coming out of his bag. I am going to roll a d10.
This is beautiful.
Okay. Dusk, you lift 50 feet off the ground.
Oh shit.
Wait,
When he
this
did
is
it
a
in the
50-foot
morning.
ceiling?
This ceiling is huge. It's like, let's see. Hold on.
I mean,
This ceiling is 75 feet. All right, so you all see Dusk runs around the corner, runs up to the top of the standings, and then blasts 50 feet in the air.
okay. From Tabaxi, he doesn't take damage from the first 20 feet, just so we're clear.
Is it 20 feet?
The first
thought it was
20
more.
feet doesn't take damage. No, he doesn't take damage the first 20 feet. Then Slowfall reduces damage by 25.
Oh, Tabaxi stops him from taking damage to 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to look at that ability to see if it merges with your slow fall.
Oh shit.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Where is it?
Yeah, I think that would work together.
Is it feeling grace?
Is he against
Feline
the wall?
Grace, yeah.
That effect only takes place if you are falling from 20 feet or less.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Is he falling next to a wall?
No,
Okay.
But
I
he's-
was gonna say,
he's
you can't
fine.
grab a hold-
because he's got slow fall, so he's not going to take much damage, if any.
No.
As he takes all the damage.
He's going to take 2d6. It's finally 20 feet worth. So you take only 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that's nothing.
So when you're
Unless I take
launched
no
up,
points, 'cause
when you're launched up, just items and items are pouring out of this. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. as well as an intelligence check.
Shit. Just general intelligence?
General intelligence.
Do I need to roll general intelligence as well?
Sure. All right. These objects are flying by at high speed, but you can see very bright, vibrant colors. Mainly red, pink, purple, and black are the
Heck
colors
yeah.
flying past. And eventually, you land back on the ground, and the bag kind of like does like a cough, and out flies a cracked plague doctor mask, and then Sorrow's body slowly like pushes its way out like a child being born.
Oh no!
And
Says the man who wouldn't say the word born earlier.
all right, let me put Sorrow back on the field.
Oh no!
You notice something's different about Sorrow. His feathers are shorter, and they're silver instead of their usual black. And
What?
yeah,
Is it because he's dead?
no, he.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna leave that for a moment and head back to Anton. He's doing Anton things. All right, you asked the axe a question.
If Azaraj can sense where Cade went, or if there were,
Let me look at the range of that ability.
I think it's 100 feet. Last time you said it was 100 feet. I don't know.
120.
I was wrong.
The axe is unable to sense Cade's presence.
Got it. Stick with the party. Yeah.
I'm kind of mad because I didn't think about it, and Anne would have said that on her turn. That would have been the first fucking thing she said.
Too late. I got
But, like,
birthed out of the bag.
Dust
Because
is
I
gonna
even
snap
talked
it
about
back
Nico
in.
with this beforehand.
Yeah, but Dust is still gonna fucking do it.
Just take Sorrow out before you fucking flip it. That's all she wanted.
He's
Let's
gonna
see.
just stuff it right back in. Don't worry about it.
Anton's gonna say.
Dusk, you can feel the. Oh, never mind. We're not on Dusk. That's right. Anton, continue.
Anton's gonna say, guys, I'm gonna go try to find Cade. I wanted to tell him one thing, and ask him something. You kind of stay here or come with me. I'll be back soon, hopefully. Yeah.
I have lots of loot to look through. But I'll have so much fun.
Have fun with that then. Yeah. Anton does that.
Okay.
He's just gonna go straight, I guess.
All right. Go ahead. All right. So you see an alcove in the corner with an armor stand on it with no armor.
Got it. Is that right here?
It's this.
Okay.
And then you see a door.
Ooh, a door. I would like to go into the door.
All right. You do see the door is cracked already. And you open it up.
Can I merge with the door and be
No,
one?
but you can open it. As you attempt to merge into the door, it pushes open.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, dear. Well,
You see before you, it goes as far as your light takes it, and then continues onward. Make another perception check.
kapow. Not gonna jinx it by singing this time.
$17, okay. You hear noises coming from both sides. To your left, you hear a low groaning and troubled breathing, like From the right, you hear clacking footsteps of someone slowly walking away.
Anton would go to the left.
To the left? Okay.
I want him to go to the right,
Take it
but
back
he
now,
would
y'all.
go to the left.
To the breathing?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to leave you there for right now.
Yeah, good choice.
And we're going to go back to Dusk.
Can I place a spectator token so I can see what they're doing?
Yeah.
Nah.
That's fine. I can put a token down for you.
Thank you.
So it's my turn, right?
Yeah, you all are kind of still around together.
The duel.
Alright. Well, going to start approaching. But can I not fucking. Why can't I touch Lee?
Because
I can't move my character. But I can move my phone.
You can't move
Oh,
your
God.
character.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hey!
Should be Sorrow, you are
Also-
awake, by the way.
I'm
Oh,
aware.
he is? He's not dead?
Oh, he's okay.
What?
In which case, is Dust still gonna try to fucking. Well, I guess.
I'm waiting to see if Dusk is gonna try and put him in the bag, and then he's gonna smack Dusk's hands away.
Dusk
Wait,
is definitely
Hold
going
on.
to if he's...
Sorrow's
dead.
not dead?
Hey, wait. Is Sorrow, like, moving, or is he pretending to be dead?
It's up to him.
I'm kind of just like laying on the ground.
I thought he got
Yeah.
super tetanus.
Dusk
did.
is very
Perception would probably
excited
be
about
high
it.
enough to notice that you're still alive.
I'm
And
also
starts
over
trying to shove
foot
him back
order.
in.
You cannot see him right now, Death. He's on an archway.
So as you go to stuff me back in, Sorrow's gonna smack your fucking hands away
Okay.
and like dust
Aren't you-
himself off.
Aren't you dead, Bert? What?
Alright, well, Anne was gonna yell, "Don't you fucking touch him!" and she would prepare her action to cast a spell. So.
Now she just heard Dusk, like, yelling that he's alive.
Yeah. So
Sorrow,
she's
make a
gonna-
perception check.
Perception. My perception higher? No.
22. Okay. Sorrow, you see around you, you realize immediately that your mask isn't on, and around you are dozens of sex toys.
Is
I'm just gonna
Says the man who
Stop.
wouldn't say the word porn.
look down at myself. Do I look dirty? Does
No,
it
you're
look
fairly clean.
like- Okay.
Aside
I'm
from
just
your
gonna-
blood.
Well, hold on. I coughed up blood on myself with super tetanus?
No, you've been bloody several times throughout
Oh, yeah,
this.
true. I'm just gonna casually walk away from the sex toys.
Where's his mask?
it's in the pile.
Yeah, it's just in a pile of sex toys.
It's broken in half, though.
Oh, that's what they
It's
were.
not broken, it's cracked. Heavily cracked.
That's what was in the bag of holding?
Fuck it. I'm gonna grab the mask and then walk away. But I'm doing it like, you know, when you don't want to grab something that's dirty, I'm like grabbing it at the top and like moving it away.
Alright.
Do the sex toys look used? Like thoroughly used?
Make a nature check. Or survival.
Oh no!
Oh.
I got high nature, guys.
Check.
Nature check or survival. Alright. 23 nature. Some of them do have residue of body fluids on them.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah.
most of them appear well cleaned.
Take all of them.
They're still dirty as fuck, so.
The homebrew's kicking in nicely.
Doesn't want to talk about porn. But
Most
has
of
a
them-
literal bag of holding of sex toys.
You could definitely tell that most of them have been used at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Who do they belong to?
Zard is
Dusk
Zord.
heavily
My
regrets
man
opening
parties
his bag.
hard.
Is it really Zarda's sword?
Yes.
No!
This is his bag of holding.
This is the one he wanted back so badly.
Is there, like, anything looty? in there? Because
You're welcome to make an investigation check and dig through the
Mijo.
sex toys.
All of it is looty.
Sora wants to make an
Oh.
investigation check to see if any of that sperm belongs to Lair.
Dusk is gonna do it, but oh god,
I know. Hold on. Is there a diamond encrusted dildo for to distract
You'd have to
us?
make an investigation check through and dig through the sex toys.
no. Dusk just looking at him like, oh shit.
Dusk, gain inspiration. Alright, Dusk, as you're looking through the sex toys, digging your way through them and such, you find one that kind of just distracts you because it's this chain of really shiny ball bearings.
This man doesn't want to talk about porn on the recording, but he's literally describing anal beads at this current point in time.
Tiny anal beads. Dust stuffs in back of folding.
Your inventory.
No shiny ball bearings.
No. A string of shiny ball bearings.
Yeah, straight up.
Good. Good.
Yeah, so Dust just like stuffs it into his bag of holding now. It's his now.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, you're gonna find shit tons of spoons in there.
Katie's gonna have to come back and see this at some point.
Oh my god, and Clark's gonna be like, what the fuck?
This is that's the one thing Karg said he wouldn't do.
No kinky shit box.
I mean, since you're a guild boss and all, maybe.
But no,
Alright,
you don't
alright.
find anything of value in the sex toys.
While he's distracted digging through, can I grab the bag of holding from him?
Make a sleight of hand check against Dusk's passive perception.
Why did he have so many?
Have you
Passive,
seen the man?
Yes, but like that's excessive.
Shit.
You easily just
I wanted.
Alright, well, Lee's gonna walk up to Sorrow and hold his hand out. And, like,
How are you getting up here? You have to climb up here, little
There's
boy.
a ladder up here.
there's stairs and ladders. Alright, Leaf. From your passive perception, you notice a familiar symbol emblazoned on scarred on Sorrow's palm.
In which case, Leaf is gonna take his hands and look at it.
You
Are
see
gonna
his
let him?
Sure. You're just
You see-
holding my hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your hand, flipping it over, and looking at it.
it is the symbol of the Phantom King, the rectangle with a featureless face in it.
Also, quick question. We might have discussed this already, and if we did, I'm sorry. But did Death change characters?
Yes. I got
She's
really
constantly
emo after-
changing characters. She's a changeling.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay,
She's angry at everyone for leaving her behind, so she changed the
Google. What is a change?
Alright.
Really? Really?
I'll patch you on that.
That's a joke. Don't worry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to take your mask.
It's on my hip. I just
Okay.
attached it to my hip.
Yeah, Lee's gonna
it
try to
needs
take
be
your mask.
clean. I'm not going to
Um,
let Lee take my mask.
Make a sleight of hand check against his passive perception because he is currently taking the bag from Dusk, so he's preoccupied himself.
Well, no, she grabbed my hand.
That's true. He did grab his attention, so fight his active perception.
So my sleight of hands.
Sleight of hand versus perception.
I'm trying to use this new handy dandy roll 20 sheet, so
It's not new. It's been there forever.
Helps if you pop out.
oh,
That's a.
Why
that
did
doesn't seem
Ed?
right.
Oh,
Still blessed.
you still have bless. Let me take that off. She still rolled a 19 though.
She rolled an 18.
No.
No,
no, I rolled an
19.
18. Or I rolled
So,
a 19, sorry.
with what you grab his arms, and while he's busy, kind of like looking at, like, why are you grabbing my arm? You just quickly, Shink. get the mask out.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Mending on his mask.
It doesn't work.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh shit, I closed my window. God damn. This takes forever.
Sorrow, how did you get it on your waist?
When I picked it up, I just attached it because it's got a little strap in the back, so I just
Okay.
strapped it.
All right, 19 Arcana. Okay. The mask does not fully fix, and that's strange, and you know that. It does repair a little bit. Parts of the crack form to where it is at least wearable again, but it still has like an after effect there. Like you can tell where it cracked.
Can I cast Mending again?
When you cast Mending again, no. The scar of the crack remains, but it is technically fully repaired. It looks as if someone's welded it.
Alright, Leaf's
I
gonna
don't
look
wanna talk about
confused,
welding.
but hand it back and say, it won't fully fix, but I guess this is the best I can do.
I'll just like shake. Sar will shake his head and then like put it back on his kid and give you a pat on the head. Give you a
right.
finger gun.
We're gonna leave that for a moment and go back to Anton.
Did Sorrow die though? Am I slow? I'm okay.
There's a lot that happened that you don't know, buddy. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, out of character, Sorrow died and came back to life. Stop freaking out, we'll figure it out later.
Cool. Got it. That's kind of what I thought. I thought
No.
he was wandering the astral plane, but we'll figure it out.
Please keep freaking out. It's quite entertaining.
Good. I'm very tired. So Anton's going left.
Alright.
30 feet. 40 feet actually, because he has speedy voice.
As you get closer.
Okay, sorry.
Do
I
not-
was just reading Sarah's message.
As you move
Got
closer.
Life.
Sorry, we're gonna move you about there.
Yeah.
The breathing gets heavier. The closer you can get to it, the louder it is. Make a nature check.
Give me, haha. Like a not stupid. Oh, really like a not stupid.
Something is extremely off about this breathing. One, it's definitely unnatural. It's definitely from a larger creature. But it's also from the noises of it. It's got like some high whistling in it that shouldn't be there. It's very similar to like a punctured lung.
It's very wounded.
Yeah.
What languages do I? Okay.
But like even like you would think it would be extremely wounded, but the more you listen to it, the more you kind of like pick up on if it's wounded, it shouldn't be breathing at a normal pace like that.
Interesting. Got it. All right. Anton is going. Presuming it's still my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. As Anton approaches around the corner, he's going to gently and relatively quietly, not like booming in a, so like people like somebody or something around the corner could hear him, but not like loud enough for everybody in the world to hear him.
Sorry, repeat that. I got distracted.
So Anton's saying kind of quietly, not too quietly, so like somebody around the corner could hear it, but not everybody can hear it. He's saying, I'm coming around the corner, I mean no harm.
All
He's
right.
saying that in both Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Give me a moment to look at some things.
He doesn't have, he puts Azarej away for now, but he's like prepared to draw it, but it's not. Why though? Why would you post that in chat?
I mean, he is gay, so.
All right. You. Just a moment.
You
I
can
have to
go back
see.
to what they're doing if you want.
No, I'm looking to see how this creature would respond.
Okay, cool.
There is no response from the creature. From your nature check, though, listening to the breathing,
Hmm.
it heard you. There's a slight pause when you begin speaking, and then it goes back to the same cycle.
Got it. Okay, I'm real nervous. We're just gonna peek around the corner.
All right, so you head up.
Hmm.
I believe you can already see what's there.
I mean, I can see what's there. I don't know
Alright.
what it is.
Make a perception check and a stealth check for me.
Boom. I don't have disadvantage on stealth. Hooray. Boom. Give me a second.
9.
What's my perception at? Okay, we're gonna use
8.
my we're gonna use my inspiration on that perception.
Okay.
Please don't be bad. Hey.
Alright. You see before you 5 figures in this room. 4 of them are awfully see-through, like you can see right through them.
Mhm.
And you realize they're made of some sort of gas or spore.
Mhm.
They're in the shape of baby beholders, though.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or immature beholders. In the middle of
Yep.
them is the figure of a beholder, kind of slumped in the middle of the room, still floating, breathing heavily. He's looking your general direction, but you kind of realize he doesn't see you. His eye is glazed over. Several of his eye tendrils are just kind of like limp on the ground, but a few of them are still active around him. He looks like this.
What would Anton do in this situation? If you have anything planned for them, you can do that. I need to think about what he would do.
All right, we'll swap over to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit. Hold on.
All right, he has to do some freak out
Leaf is
time.
just gonna get some of the toys out of the way and start heading over to where Anton went.
Okay. You can go ahead and move yourself there.
Well, yeah, I moved pretty far. I figured as far as I could probably make it during a turn.
Sorrow and Dusk, you see the goblins have gotten distracted. They've like picked up some of the toys and like just start putting them in their mouths.
Alright,
Oh! No!
I'm gonna look to Dusk and like hold out my rapier and like give it a little shake. Like, do you think we should put him down? Should we make this easier on their lives?
No, this is funny. This is
I need to roll a Constitution saving throw for Grub.
Oh god.
Oh,
Is he gonna catch gonorrhea?
You see, he picks up one of the anal beads, like starts to chew on it a bit, and like takes it and throws it across down to where Jouster is, who kind of just like watches it fall and be like, turns around and moves this way. Grub speaks to the other goblins. None of you guys can understand what he's saying.
This is fucking disgusting. This is disgusting.
Maybe we should go try and find Anton. He kind of walked away. Dusk goes to try and find Anton.
Okay.
what would he
I mean,
do?
yeah, Changeling's already going for it.
Eventually, the goblins get bored and follow after. There's Xanathar.
Fair enough. All right.
Def, I have to tell you, Leaf has disadvantage on stealth checks while she's in the Xanathar, while the goblins are following her.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
him.
I mean,
that's the-
Leaf is starting to get annoyed by the goblins, so she's probably gonna get rid of them soon.
If she would have to kill them.
Xanathar!
No, she's gonna point at Dusk and go, Xanathar!
Make a persuasion check.
Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Okay.
But she's going.
Let me know when you do that.
What you should do is you should just
This
have
will
Dust
be
pretend to punch you.
terrible.
And then you fall over.
Well, I have false life or something like that where I can die and come back to life.
All right, you guys move into that hallway. You're free to move.
All right. I've figured it
Oh,
out.
no, I got rid of that spell.
I'll stick with Jalister
All right.
because I need to ask him a question.
Does Dust know which way Anton went? Can you see, figure it out?
You can
I mean,
probably see
you
the
don't
light coming off
you
of
don't
mine.
see anything.
Oh, that's true. I can see his light.
I mean, move into that hallway. You'll see pretty quickly.
I can't see light. Remember, I have dark vision. In general.
No.
Oh, okay.
You can see light.
Well, I can see light as a character, but
And I'm just saying, all you had to do is move into the hallway, and you'd be able to see Anton, because you can see 100 miles.
Hello, Anton. How are you doing over here?
Okay, before you get over here, while
Dusk,
you're
I need
still
you.
walking-
Actually,
Oh,
Dusk,
he
you
says
don't.
that as he's walking, rather loudly. He has no clue what's happening.
Dusk, what's your passive stealth?
Right behind. Yeah.
Okay,
Passive
hold
stealth?
on, guys. Before this happens, I figured out what Anton would have done, and he would have done it like immediately. So I don't know if Dusk would be here yet.
All right, we'll say it's happening as
Probably
Dusk
not.
comes around this corner
Okay, got it.
over here.
Got it.
So what are you doing?
Anton's going to walk into the room, up to like there, giving them some.
Roll initiative.
Oh man. Well, I did my best.
Jesus,
Oh,
18.
hold up.
Your passive stealth is 18.
My passive
I didn't
stealth is
roll.
16.
Correctly.
Well,
Initiative.
I have a
Fair enough.
proficiency plus.
Everyone roll initiative.
Including Sorrow and Jealousy.
Everyone. We are entering combat.
I actually
Anton.
rolled good initiative.
Are you kidding me, Sorrow? 0.01 ahead of me?
His dex is slightly better.
I know, but it makes me sad. Just a
Anton,
little bit sad.
the moment you enter the room,
Mhm.
this zombie-like beholder immediately looks up at you, and its eye rays begin to pop up as it kind of like hisses at you.
Well, my words didn't do jack.
Let me check real quick. Does it even understand your language? No.
Probably only speaks in this way.
No, it
doesn't.
does not.
It doesn't
Alright,
understand
let's-
common.
There's my
That's
combat
not surprising.
music.
That's not surprising at all, actually. Well, I'd rather have us find it than it find us. By
I
us,
mean, he's pretty dead.
All right, Dusk is first.
Can you see the eye rays lighting up?
No, you don't see any light except for Anton's axe.
He's just gonna wander down. Anton, what are you doing, Anton?
Dying.
All right, so your
Wait,
turn's gonna be
Dust calls
spent.
out
Sure.
names.
Alright.
Yeah, if Dust calls out names, then Anne's also going to be calling for Anton.
Sorrow.
Cool. I'm just gonna be chilling out here with Jalister.
Okay, it's your turn. If there's something you wanted to do.
Well, I was gonna ask him what he thought about my badge of the watch disappearing. I'm gonna point to his and say, I don't got that no more.
Very
he,
true.
he kind of just looks down at you. You can't read anything on his face immediately. It's just kind of like, just like a slight nod, just like I understand. And that is the extent of your turn.
Cool.
Anton.
All right, so Anton is going to draw Azure Edge, and then, oh no, the combat music. And then he's going to move to there. Rage as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I do have multi-attack now. So I'm going to, let's see, attack. Well, those are gaseous, right? Would anything I do damage them? No, he's going here. He's going to attack the main one. Just
All right.
swinging a sword at the air like
Go ahead.
like a moron. With Azarech raging. He's going to reckless attack.
25 hits.
All right. And then that is 13 damage. He's going to attack again.
That hurts. That hurts me. 13 damage and 10 damage.
It's only I rolled on the D10. I rolled a 4 and a
Big
1.
oof. Big oof. All right.
Hold up, that doesn't add up. 4 and 1.
I need to read something real quick. Give me a moment.
Oh no, that does add up. I'm just really bad at math. Don't mind me.
Okay.
I forgot that there's
All right.
difference.
After your turn, one of the spores slowly turns your way with this happy-looking smile on its face, like "ha," and touches you.
Well, I'll be darned.
As its attack is called touch.
Oh.
All right.
That's bad.
It's going
touch.
to attempt to touch you.
But big, but
You see it kind of like reach forward and slowly just kind of hover down towards you, and you just kind of step out of the way a bit, as it is unable to touch you.
It's
Is gonna
doing its
move over
best,
here,
guys.
though. Leaf.
all right. Well, give me cheers.
Every time I hear leaf, I just think of like a
Oh.
big palm tree just walking around.
Let me
Exactly.
add.
That's what that's what it is.
Let me add the goblins to initiative.
Oh no.
50, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Grub is up. Grub
Xanathar,
follows the Xanathar. Alright, next one. Alright, Anton, the other spore-like creature next to you also just kind of hovers towards you slowly.
Oh,
And he's going
oh
to
no.
attempt to touch you. You
Oh,
just
no,
you just
no.
scoot out of the way. Alright, and then the
Those
beholder
fuckers
zombie
got
is
a
up.
-1 and 2 to their initiative.
The beholder's zombie goes ha! And fires its eye rays at you.
I have advantage on dexterity checks.
Oh, it uses one eye ray. Okay. 1d4. 3. All right. A green ray fires towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was rolling the wrong saving throw. Constitution? Oh, I'm real good at that.
I hope you are.
Boom.
21. Save. Wait, no.
Yes.
12.
I have advantage
Why?
because I can see it coming.
That's on dexterity saving throws.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
Then
Are
we
you sure about
then
that?
we did it wrong in the last engagement.
We did not. Some of the eye
did
rays
not?
are dexterity saving throws. This one is not.
I'm just bad at memory then, huh?
All right, so the ray impacts into your chest, and your nerves and your skin turns black in this area.
I got super tetanus.
Yes, temporary super tetanus as you take 34 points of necrotic damage,
Oof.
halved to a number.
Why? Why is it half?
You're raging. Or no, you don't.
17.
Never mind. You are not a bear totem. So yeah, you take full damage.
Yep.
34 points of damage.
Oof.
I'm now at 27 health.
These gas board rolled negative on their initiative. -1 and -2. All right. Jalister, Jalister kind of looks down and she's like, well, she thinks you're dead. Takes out his weapons and begins moving towards the beholder noises.
All right.
I mean, he say what he think and he do it good.
All right. Gas spore.
Perfect.
Solid snake. Is that
It
you?
hovers into this area and attempts to float by you
Oh no. Oh,
with
no,
a
no, no.
19.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
You take 1 point of poison damage,
Oh no.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, hopefully I'm good at it this time. Just normal.
15.
Is
All right,
that
let me see
sufficient?
what this does.
Oh no, it's not sufficient.
No, you're good.
Oh good.
You hold your breath as it passes through you and moves on over here. Actually, you can't move that far. So it stays in the same space as the beholder.
If I attack one of them, do I get to? Does that mean I'm attacking both of them?
Sure.
I mean, it's not gonna affect the gaseous one, but because it's gas.
This one makes its way towards your area, but is unable to get close enough to hit you. Like, it can't touch you. It's just kind of slowly getting closer.
The fucking goblin rolled a 21 on initiative.
Yeah, he did. His name's Kick for a reason. Quick.
Kick. Oh, I thought it was Keck.
Q-I-K.
Oh
So
god.
it's
Okay.
Kick. All right. What's their speed? 30. Okay. Oops. Boink. Dusk.
Can he hear the sounds of fighting now?
Oh yeah, everyone would have heard the beholder growl.
You can get up here easy. You can just tabaxi dash up to this. And then just smack the shit out of the board.
I have the spore.
I don't know which ones are which, so I guess.
This one.
Yes. Let's
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's a gas, by the way.
Oof!
For a
What a
natural one,
start.
you whiff. Your quarterstaff goes right through the spore. It kind of like turns around in place to face you. It's like, ha!
Oofers.
Can you make that noise
Alright.
one more time?
No.
Oh man.
That's a hit, though.
20
Is it?
hits. Alright.
Does it deal damage to this
You
thing?
take your quarterstaff and poke the spore in its eye,
Yes.
and it falls to it. As it does, you see it's kind of like it crumples a moment and then explodes and spores fill the room.
Shit.
Mijo, why?
I don't know what I'm doing!
Welcome
Alright.
to the club.
I need Anton and Dusk to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hopefully I'm
I'm
good
so
at it.
bad at these.
In feet.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Hold on. I accidentally almost rolled intelligence.
Please don't roll intelligence.
Boom.
All right.
Hey.
Ooh.
You both hold your breaths as the spores pass through and then quickly dissipate.
You ready for 3 more of these saves?
We take care of them last. Kill the beholder first.
I can't even see the beholder. I don't know where.
It's underneath
it's
this
under
guy.
Oh, okay.
They're occupying the same space right now.
Alright, so I guess he's gonna move up to the beholder then. Because he saw
Okay.
that shit happen. With just enough movement. Ha ha ha. And one arm strike it.
All right. Would you like to hit both of them? I'll allow it.
If I can. Yeah, if I
Jones.
can. I'm fucking doing it.
Okay. Go ahead and make it
Probably
attack.
doesn't hit
14, 14 does not hit the beholder, but it does hit the gas spore.
Why? Mijo, no!
It dies. Slam it
More
down.
spores.
It condenses and explodes into spores. Constitution saving throws for both of you.
Mijo,
Oh shit! I roll really well on
19.
those.
You fool.
And 25.
Damn, let's go.
You guys hold your breaths once again as they pass through and then dissipate.
We're getting lucky, but you're being foolish.
Sorrow.
Cool. I'm gonna wild shape into a wolf spider.
Oh no, not this again.
Okay.
Oh dear.
This bird out of here.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it in the space where it was.
I feel
Just
like I got
because-
baited
Yep.
by this thing.
If I
pretending
take
to
it-
be injured.
If I delete the token, it messes with initiative.
Yep. So I'm just gonna. I put it where the spider was. 20.
So I'll just put a stealth on it.
20. And then I'm going to cunning action dash for 5, 40. End my turn.
Alrighty. Anton.
Okay, you know what your boy's gonna do. He's gonna hit the beholder with Ezerage. Cause that's what he do. Actually, can I?
Yeah.
I can. Okay, cool.
Why
I
wouldn't you
didn't-
be able to?
Well, for a second I didn't know if Dusk was in the way.
Go ahead, man.
That's gonna be reckless, also.
Oh, it was reckless. That means the spores had advantage on attacking you.
Oh, rip. Too
So
late, unless you want to not have it.
now I'm gonna retcon it.
Dang it.
One of them doesn't do much to you. You just take an additional point of damage. As with advantage, it crit.
Got it.
The other one, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw and take 1 point of poison damage.
Oh, hold on. Make that 25. And then go over here. Oh,
Oof.
rip. Rest in peace, Anton.
All right, you
Yeah.
take
You have.
9
No,
points
he's
of
not.
poison damage,
Oh, that's fine. He didn't. Uh-oh, hold on.
and that's it.
Yes. All right. Now he attack. For I rolled the lowest damage again.
Give me a second. I'm trying to move some creatures where they need to go.
Don't worry, take your time. That's twice I've rolled minimum damage on Azareg. Low-key a little bit salty.
Okay. All right, so your 29 does hit the beholder
Okay, good.
for 10 points of damage. Okay,
Minimum damage, shake my head. Alright, and then I'm going to attack him again.
go ahead.
Also raging again. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna
14
hit.
will not hit.
Feels bad, man. I didn't roll minimum either.
With a
Alright.
plus 10, you rolled a 4. Feels bad.
I mean, I've been rolling well, so I'm not
Alright.
I'm not that sad.
Peg goes next. And
wait.
Gets there.
And then I'm going to I wouldn't run away. That's all.
All right. Leaf, it's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can see it from here. Does that count?
You can see the spore, yeah.
5,
How much do I want to post
5,
this?
10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as I can go. All right. Turn.
Alrighty. Grub follows.
God damn it.
Gaspar is going to attempt to touch Anton with a 17.
That's gonna be a hit.
1 point of poison damage and make a Constitution saving throw, my friend.
Let's do it. Kapow.
20, you're good.
I'll need to take the 1 damage though. I can do that.
Yes. The beholder is going to choose randomly between the two of you. He chooses Anton.
Heck yeah, let's go, boy.
Firing ray number 1. Anton, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as a yellow ray goes
I'm
towards
good at
you.
These.
Not
if
good
I roll a
enough.
5. Not if I roll a 5.
The ray slams into you, and you feel electricity pour through your body, and your muscles
I'm
contract, and you fall prone as you are paralyzed.
Can I use my inspiration though?
You can.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
No, save it for a more important throw.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer. I do.
He has high constitution. He can unparalyze.
I have a +6 to Constitution. I will unparalyze myself, and it isn't a matter of life or death yet.
Are you sure you have 14 hit points?
I'm fine.
Yeah, but the healer is coming around the corner as a spider.
Jalister makes his turn. The next spore. Dusk, the spore is going to attempt to attack you or touch you
Cool.
with an 8.
I don't want to be touched
That
by spores.
does not hit.
It tries to kind of hover into like, and you just kind of like dodge out of the way as it floats by.
These are kind of the cutest thing ever.
They're little baby beholders.
They're doing their best.
Dusk, it's your turn.
That's gonna smack the eyeball beholder guy.
The beholder, not the gaseous ones.
Yes, the beholder.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sure that hits.
26 does hit for 11 points of damage. You guys hit way too hard. Come on, man. You rolled low. I'm fine. 13 points.
Oh. Still, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Whack, whack. All right, that's your turn. Sorrow.
Cunning action dash for another 40, and then action dash for another.
Did you just double dash, my dude?
Yeah, he can dash with his action and cunning action.
What is this, Mario Kart?
I'm gonna
I
stop
can
right
double
here.
dash.
But
Alrighty.
I can
Anton.
triple dash.
You are paralyzed. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
let's do it. Hypothetically, I'm good at these.
Yes,
Nope.
he's pulling an and, but the DC was 10. Wait, no.
Hey.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let me check that again just to make sure I'm looking at I was looking at the
Yeah.
wrong DC. You failed. You are still paralyzed on the floor.
That makes a bit more sense.
All right. Peg the goblin is going to follow up to his brethren.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like it's gonna shoot me, and I was like, what?
Leaf.
Oh shit, I didn't hear you. Okay. So 5. And I can hit him from here. So wait, how much health does Anton? Anton's looking for rewards for where? I'm going to cast. They're normal cure wounds.
That is a touch spell.
Oh shit. Okay, wait, hold on.
Don't you have healing word?
I do not have healing.
Healing words.
But I do have a lower, what is it? Restoration, I think?
Lesser restoration is also touch.
I know, I was making sure. I don't have that either, because I fucking changed it. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm just gonna cast Toll the Dead around
At what?
this bad boy.
I don't believe you can see him. Well, maybe.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, that'll work. All right,
you
what
can
am I?
move 5 more feet and heal me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the
I
Toll the
can't.
Dead.
I can
Oh.
only
Yeah.
move 25 feet a turn, boy.
Can you
Or
do me a
you
favor and
could
hit the
just
Toll
do
the Dead
right-
macro? And Ben,
Me?
getting excited. All right,
Damn it.
so
I
it's a
need to. I need to do.
no. It's just interruptions and such.
Oh, got it. Sorry.
DC 14 Wisdom. He passed anyways. All right, feels bad. Also, that should have rolled 2d12. I'll fix that later. Grub runs into the room. Ah! Doesn't get to attack anything. The gas spore will immediately turn and try to touch Grub. Rolls a 2. Grub lives for another day. The Beholder is going to roll. Let's see, how many of you are in this room? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaf is the target.
Damn it.
Okay. Familiar to everyone except Leaf, a red ray fires towards her.
Oh shit!
No!
Leaf, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Huh?
14 was the DC.
Hey!
Alright, you still take damage though.
Oh, shit.
Is just halved and then halved again because of Anton's ancestral guardians. So divided by 4. You take 8 points of force damage.
I have 20 HP.
Alrighty. Jalster is up next. He will sprint to get somewhere close to the vicinity. Which gas spore is this? Alright.
Look, he realized I've been muted.
This gas spore is going to attack the paralyzed Anton. Rolls a
He
6. Or let me. Does paralyze
gets-
automatically hit?
I know it at least gives him advantage. I
Just give me
think
a
it
moment.
automatically hits.
I'm searching up. It won't take me long.
No.
No, it doesn't automatically hit. It's an automatic crit if it hits, but it doesn't automatically hit.
Got it.
So we're good there. It's unable to touch you. Anton, your paralyzed body, you watch as this gas board just kind of hovers over you. Then hovers back.
I feel so bad for them. They're trying so hard.
Another goblin makes its way into the room. Ah! Doesn't get to attack. Dusk.
Here comes Dusk, round 3. Oh, does not hit.
What were you targeting?
Bloody Beholder.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. That
one
does for 6 points of damage.
Oh, you rolled minimum
Cool.
damage.
That does for 9 points of damage. Still standing. Or floating.
I would like. Nah, never mind. I forgot to do it. It's too late.
To rage.
I was gonna paralyze it, but I forgot to do it.
Stun.
Yeah, same thing.
Not
And
the same thing.
I believe you can choose to do it after you hit.
Can I?
Nah, it's fine.
I'll just do it next turn.
Stunning strike. When you hit with a melee weapon attack.
Alright, cool. I will
Oh,
stun
it has
the
to be a
bitch.
weapon attack.
You want to try to stun
His
it?
fist is a weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna stun the band.
Alright,
think
it
it's a
has to make a constitution saving throw. It passed 19.
Damn.
You punch it and well, a strike that would probably normally stun someone else. You smack into it with your palm, and you see its the energy waves kind of just ripple through it as its circular body seems to absorb the impact better.
Damn.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Sorrow.
Cunning action dash. And then I'm on a bite bitch.
All right. The roll is with advantage because you're flanking. The 19.
Oh, fucking, I don't know why I clicked it again.
All right. So it says a DC on a failed save, but it doesn't tell me how much that DC is.
I can tell you how much that DC is because it's not on that page for some fucking reason. It's on the D&D Beyond page.
Curious.
DC is 11. Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. All right. Failed.
Oh, boy.
He rolled a 10.
7d6.
All right.
So the poison damage is already applied, so it takes.
All right.
6 plus 7.
You notice the poison damage doesn't seem to affect the beholder as all, as it is immune.
Oh, cool.
It does take the 6 points piercing, and that's it, I believe. Add your sneak attack damage.
Oh shit! I forgot. Spider gets that.
If you click on Sorrow's token, you can roll it from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
6 more points of damage. Alrighty. Anton, roll a Constitution saving throw. You
Boom.
pass.
I was prepared to roll.
You are no longer paralyzed, but your turn ends.
I'm good. Pass.
You
My
you
turn.
are
Big move.
prone. All right. Peg, the goblin, runs into combat, and that's all he can do. Leaf.
Alright. So, 5, 10. Third level cure wounds on this bitch.
Okay.
Love you.
Oh shit, wrong button. Fuck. Well, it's 3d8 plus 3.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm trying. There we go.
That's 1d8.
God damn it, it didn't change the
That's 2d8. All right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
because she already rolled 1d8.
Because I already rolled once.
16.
So I rolled that without the plus 3.
So, yeah.
So that's 16.
Anton, you regain 16 HP.
Hey, I'm at 30.
Leaf, anything else?
Alright. Yep. Alright, turn's done.
Only
You take an
slightly-
opportunity attack from the gas spore. It rolled a
Oh,
5.
I went to like right there to touch Anton.
That wasn't what you showed on the map.
Oh, well.
It doesn't matter. It missed.
Okay.
Grub Grub is going to scimitar the gas spore like a moron. He crits it.
Fucker.
Grub Grub takes the scimitar, is like, ah! And stabs it directly into the gas spore's eye, which then contracts and explodes. Let's see. Hold on, there's a lot of people who have to make this saving throw.
Everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't tell you to make a save.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I thought it would prep it. I apologize.
My bad.
Alright, so Anton, Dusk, Sorrow, and Leaf, you're all making it, as well as Kick, Peg, and Grub Grub are making it.
Wait,
Should
I'm
we roll
making
that, or should
Yes.
I set my
You are still within 20 feet of the gas spore.
Damn. I.
How much damage, boy?
Ouch. 7.
Just tell it like it is, boss.
Oof, 3 fails. Dusk? Dusk saves.
Hey.
The goblins, I need to roll 3 for them.
Oh, please tell me they fail.
Alright, one of them failed.
Oh, good.
It was Grub Grub.
No!
Not Grub Grub.
'Twas Grub Grub indeed. Alright. Or no, they all failed. They all failed.
'Twas grub indeed.
They all failed. Alright. You all take 17 points of piercing. 17 points of poison damage.
Dead.
Grub Grub dies. Peg dies. Kick
I'm
dies.
If you had not healed me, I would be unconscious. Thank you.
Sorrow is no longer
Thank you.
in that form.
I take
It had 9 HP, so you take
12 points a day.
I
No,
just
I have
Math.
9 HP.
runs
Like,
into
8
a
points a
room,
day.
hits something in the eye, makes it explode.
You take 8 points of damage left over. All right. And let me see. All right, I need to roll some numbers, so you guys are gonna have to give me a moment. Actually, we'll make this easier. Can each of you just roll a d12 for me?
Alright, I'm back. Hello. I crashed.
That was strange.
Good.
All right. Can each of you roll a d12 for me?
Each of everybody.
That includes you.
Yes.
I'm trying. Shut the fuck up.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling a 12 isn't what I want.
Okay. And then, what are your Constitution modifiers?
Plus
Constitution mod?
6. No, that's wrong.
1.
I think mine's -1.
Okay.
Constitution is 0, so I have no modifier.
That's wrong again. It's actually plus 3.
Come on, Ben. It's not that hard. It's the big number.
How do I have plus 6 to Constitution? Saving throw.
Proficiency.
You are proficient in Constitution saving throws.
Correct. Plus 3 plus 2.
Yes,
Oh,
proficiency bonus
proficiency
is
is 3.
3, Ben.
Yep.
Great
3,
job.
'cause we're
Great
level
job.
5.
All right.
I'm
7.
sorry. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
I've never been level 5 in a campaign before.
10, 9 damage. Okay. All right. I believe I have everything I need written down for that.
Can I delete these wrong messages?
No. You have to live with your failure.
Nope.
Oh,
That is your fate. All right. And then let me. Okay. Oh, you guys are not gonna like this. Okay. So. 2d4. I need to roll 64.
For damage? Cool.
No. You guys watch as when the 3 goblins die, mushrooms begin forming on them and eventually grow into tiny gas spores. 16 of them to be exact.
uh-oh.
So
Nobody
Guys, I don't
talk.
think we're supposed to go this way.
There's another one?
No, he's making
There's
the tiny.
Oh,
16
no.
of them.
Oh,
Here,
it's... Hold on.
Sarah's
they're not
gonna
that
take
bad.
this time to tell everyone to run, and I'm gonna. Yeah, you're just gonna yell run!
2,
Because
3,
I'm gonna
4,
cast
5,
Ice
6.
Dagger, guys. So
Well,
let's
just
not be in.
Oh, fuck.
Just
What
give me a
does
moment.
Ice Dagger do?
All right.
5-foot radius, everything gets hurt.
So-
Dagger.
Sarah, I'll just tell you where they're spawning. They're all spawning in this general area.
Right here, right?
Yes.
Cool. So that's where the Ice Dagger is gonna.
Essentially, I'll just put that one there as a marker of where all 16 of them are. They're all in that general area. Yeah,
I
they're
have Thunderwave.
they are tiny gas spores. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna color them. I'm gonna color them green, and they're taking up that general area. All right, so Grub is dead. This gas spore is going to attack Anton with advantage because Anton is on the floor. 11.
Do not hit.
All right.
Dusk. Just
Beholder zombie is next. It's going to roll a d3 to see who it targets. Anton.
let's go.
Oh.
Let's go, Chief.
All right, 1. Okay. I need you to make a
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw as a yellow beam flies towards you.
Boom.
It impacts you and the waves spread throughout you, and this time you shrug off its effects and you are not paralyzed.
hmm
Jalister is, because he doesn't know what's going on, run into the fray.
Oh dang, my rage ended because I didn't attack somebody.
Which of these guys
Yes.
is dead?
You were attacked, though, so you're fine, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I am.
kill the-
fine.
Jouster's
this one
going to
guy right
run
here?
through. No, that one's still alive. All right.
Okay.
No, yeah, that one did die.
Right,
That one
killed
did
one of
die.
them. Right.
Yeah.
Will he have heard Sorrow yell, "Get out"?
It hasn't been Sorrow's turn. He hasn't been able to yell it yet.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Jouster's going to run up and pull a Jouster.
And miss every attack.
Everything.
Oop, that was the wrong attack. 20, 14, and 20. Okay. Two of them hit for a total of 13 damage. Not bad.
Pathetic.
Jesus Christ!
Says
is
the
dead.
man at 13
Dusk.
hit points.
Just gonna beat the beholder's ass.
You guys like how I gave you guys goblins and immediately used them against you?
I didn't
thought
like
it was
that actually. That made me sad.
It wasn't planned. They're just goblins.
I loved them. Well, I loved
They
Grub
weren't
Grub.
just goblins, KB.
8 damage on the beholder. 8
Is
more
he dead
damage
yet?
on the beholder. Still standing. Awfully weak. His flesh is coming off of his body. You can see a large beholder skull behind it. He's not looking good. 23.
Dead?
Alright, now here's an important thing with zombies.
Dude, if you
They have
don't
a
die before he
trait.
blows that ass.
They have a trait to resist damage or resist death equal to... Okay. So I need to roll a Constitution saving throw for him.
Hopefully he does about as good with those as I have been doing.
He
Alright,
rolled an
Anton and Leaf, you are the only ones that need to get out of here.
he rolled a nat 1. So, Dusk, how would you like to kill the beholder zombie?
I want to sink up to my elbow in his fucking eye and just rip it out by the retina.
Okay. So, all right. So you whack it twice with your quarterstaff. You use the quarterstaff to kind of like make an opening, and then just with your arm go in, stab it into the eye. The beholder doesn't even respond as you're doing it. Going as deep as you can into the muck, a squishing noise coming up as you get closer and closer to it. It smells terrible. This thing has been dead for an extremely long time. And you eventually grab hold of a cord and pull it out as a mushy eyeball comes out. And it dies.
Perfect.
Well done.
He's
And all the
going
gas
to
forms die now too, right? And
like
we all have to
Nope.
over here.
Dusk, you are going to take...
Let that run away from me.
Oh,
Dusk,
that's a good
if-
one.
If you want to do that action, Dusk, you will take 8
I
opportunity
will
attacks.
be using a key point to
Do you have key points left?
Yeah, we did a long rest, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. All right, so you disengage with a key point and move out of the way of the tiny spores, which all kind of like follow you, just like they all slowly follow. All right. In fact, they're not in initiative. Let me roll their initiative. Okay, that'll be their collective
Make it a
initiative.
group initiative, please.
Yeah. Sorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action and tell everyone to run. I'm gonna move here and hold my action, telling everyone to run.
All right, what's your
That's
trigger?
My action is going to be when Anton gets out of the 15-foot radius of Thunderclap.
Okay.
So right here, Anton, you have
Anton.
to get right here or right
Are
there.
you preparing a spell for this? Because if so, you have to prepare it now.
Yes, I'm preparing
Alright.
the Thunderclap.
Expend the spell slot now.
Got it.
Anton, it's your turn.
Anton is disengaging.
You
and
are prone.
running. Oh, I'm getting up,
All right, it takes half your movement.
and then I'm going 20 feet to there.
Okay, you actually get one further. You disengaged?
I was about to say that was
Oh,
not out
yes.
of range, buddy.
I did disengage. Correct. Oh yeah,
Just
because
not.
diagonal.
Is he have your trigger, Sorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Would you like to release your spell?
Yep.
All right.
And me.
If you're doing Thunder Wave, I need to let you know, is only the units around you, because it's a 15-foot cube
Yep.
on you.
Yep.
So you
I'm
won't
fully
hit
aware.
all the gas spores.
I'm aware. I would miss this one right here and these ones right here.
You would miss 2/3 of them.
That's fine. I'm hitting the majority, which is what this is meant to do.
Okay, go ahead and.
Wait, how would he miss 2/3?
I'm not-
They need
Oh
to
yeah,
make
15. So that's 7 foot in
everything in a
diameter.
15-foot cube around me needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right,
Yep,
so
I'm
That's
dumb.
good night, cube.
It's a save of 14.
No.
No, you are not. 15 feet.
it's basically everyone who's next to Sorrow right now. So
Yeah, sir,
that
I'm sorry.
is Constitution.
Constitution, DC of 14.
Gaspor rolled a -1.
I will roll damage.
This Gaspor, I have to roll a lot. I'm just gonna roll 3. They all failed.
They take
Jalister.
8 damage for failing, 4 damage for success. They fail and they're alive, they get pushed back 10 feet.
Jalister rolled a 7.
Okay, he's taking full 8 damage and getting pushed 10 feet back this direction. Keep
Yeah.
you moved to the wall.
10, 8 damage, or yeah, 8 points of damage. This Gaspor, funny enough, is pushed back a bit and then explodes.
That's fine.
So what this
Backfire.
does is it makes it to where Anne is just outside the radius.
But Anton is.
Or Leaf, but Anton is not. It explodes. It also gets Jalister out of the radius. So Sorrow, Anton, and Dusk, I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
What?
I
How
have
did I do
13
like
health.
Damn! High five!
Oof.
Are you kidding me? I have +6.
I have to make a lot more Constitution saving throws here in a second, though, Ben.
I have +6.
You take 8
Alright.
points of poison damage.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
If it makes you feel better, Ben, I'm probably about to roll like 6 or
All right,
8
the other
Constitution
one. So
5
yeah,
health.
so
boys.
you fire your thunder wave at the other. The spores are knocked backwards into the other spores, where they all then explode in some alien-like. Actually, no, they wouldn't explode. Only, whatever. They all explode in like a daisy chain effect against each other, like like a minefield going off. And I'm just gonna roll as one more gas explosion for all of them, just because that's easier.
Okay.
So.
I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Let me see this. All right. So Sorrow, Leaf, and Jalister. Dusk, you are not in the radius.
Yay!
Hey,
Leaf. Constitution.
Leaf is fun.
It's for the mass attack ones.
Fuck.
Because I killed all of them.
Jalister failed.
Shoot, how do I undo that?
Okay.
Alright. That's not half bad.
That's a save.
Well, I need to remove.
Come on,
that.
Jalister. I pushed you out of the way.
Jalister failed.
Damn.
It was close though. And Sorrow failed as well. Yeah.
Yep, I
Alright.
took the 5 already.
You each take 11 points of poison damage.
11? Alright, so I have 6 more.
I do?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
As
How many
all
of
the
them are
gas
left?
spores go
Oh,
off,
they're
they explode in a daisy chain effect. Nobody's left, and neither are the goblins.
I'm gonna drink my potion of greater healing.
That's
Only
gonna look at
Beholder was
Anton.
dead.
That's gonna look at Anton and like, with the beholder eye in hand, he's like, "Hey, look what I got!" and throw it at him to catch.
This mushy beholder eye thrown
Anton
at
would
you.
like to try to block it / just chop it in half with Azure Edge.
Make an attack.
Yay. Boot. He's not raging, so
Crit fail, crit fail.
I'm
crit.
gonna reckless attack this eyeball.
Dusk, roll an unarmed attack for me. Nope. Okay. 19. All right. So you throw it, you toss it up to him, and Anton immediately takes his axe and just, and like slashes it in half. As those two mushes just on the ground.
I literally could not beat a 29.
Oh,
So
thank you,
there's
Sarah.
nothing. But it's also gonna clap like, "Ooh, that was cool, good job."
So they just took out the beholder eye and destroyed it.
It was
It
a
was
mushy
an
beholder eye.
You weren't getting shit from that.
Well, I'm sad.
All right, we're gonna take a break here. Bathroom breaks.
Cool. I'll be back.
You motherfuckers killed it too quickly. I was gonna turn undead and scare the shit out of everything, and I was so excited because I've never got to use it yet.
Well, I'm willing to bet you the gas form doesn't have. They're not dead.
Yeah, the gas spores were plants.
But still.
Stupid plants. Nobody likes plants. Especially not druids.
I'm just sorting my Pokemon cards because I've got nothing else to currently do, so 10 out of 10.
It's been a while since I've played with Pokemon cards, fam. Those were the good old days.
I still have a fairly large collection, and Ash actually went and bought me, like, I went through my entire collection, reorganized them, and then Ash bought me a bunch of fucking Pokemon cards, so I have to go through and redo them all again.
What's funny is more are coming in a couple days.
Don't you fucking dare. Or did you really?
I have.
Did you really? Okay.
I had one of the biggest Pokemon
Those
card
better not be
collections.
normal goldfish. Those better be extra cheesy if they're not rainbow.
They are normal goldfish. I ain't made of money.
Dude, rainbow costs exactly the same.
But because I stopped
Did you
collecting
stand there?
Pokemon cards, I knew that I didn't have use for them, so I became like the cool older kid. I gave away a bunch of my cards to start younger kids collecting Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm the person that hoarded all of them, and I'm the person everybody gives the cards to when they don't know what else to do with them because I put them in like sleeves and preserve them and everything. So.
Yeah.
I just want you guys to know I also have healing word now. I forgot I had healing word this entire time.
You're kind of stepping on my toes. I'm
No.
the healer.
I know you're the healer. I only got healing word and cure wounds because I wanted to heal you if you got hurt.
Also, he heals people a little bit. You healed me a lot.
Yeah, he also only has. He also only has first level spell slots.
I'm a stabilizer. You're a healer. Okay, fine. I have fairy fire and speak with animals and thunder wave.
Dust doesn't know I'm the healer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Dusk doesn't know a lot of things.
Neither do you.
Like, he completely forgot about the bag of holding.
Also, I'm pretty sure this. Hold on. How do I make this not big? Oh, I made it bigger. That's the opposite of what we want. Fixed it. Also, do I want to post this?
No.
No, I don't. For the brave, click on that link.
How about we don't do this during recordings?
Oh, you're recording. I thought you paused it. Yeah,
Dude,
don't.
You know one of my friends
don't click on
actually
that
has
link.
one of those, right? He bought that as a joke. It's actually that big.
I want the Moby huge. I don't know where I'd keep it, but I want it.
I can tell you exactly where you'd keep it.
Anton pockets one of the gloves from Drollaxel's collection.
Yeah, Kilbud, like, really? You're gonna talk to us about talking about naughty things, and you literally just made an entire bag of holding almost have dildos and anal beads.
That's different. That's his character.
The real question is, would there be a pocket pussy? There's
No.
probably a couple of pocket pussies.
No, because obviously
He has no need
he
for
likes
pussy,
things
let's
up his
be real.
butt.
You'd have to look. You have to roll high enough on investigation looking for it.
There and looking.
I really like the idea that Cade and Karg have to go back there and like order people to clean it. Boss,
They could
what are we
order
doing,
goblins to
baby?
eat them.
Yeah, the goblins will just eat everything.
Go eat a bag of dicks. Okay.
There's a lot of dicks in that bag.
Guys,
Oh,
I only
dear.
have one NPC to control. This is great.
Actually,
Okay, I'm
though.
back.
Hi, back. I'm Ben.
Hi, Ben. I'm back. Baby got back. Fuck.
Hi, back. I'm baby.
Wait, hold on.
Hi, baby. I'm got.
Hi, everybody. I'm confused now.
Hi, God. I'm back.
What?
What the fuck?
I thought you say. Hi-
Baby Got's back.
I thought you said hi, God first.
Yes. God.
Yes. The real question is, I'm surprised Dusk isn't like, you're a shiny bird now. Oh my god, look at your feathers.
Well, how shiny is he?
Extreme.
Very shiny.
Have
Well-
you seen a hummingbird?
Hummingbirds are
shadow-
shiny.
His feathers is a metallic silver, almost like a silver dragon.
It's because it's dark and he can't see color. Actually, no, he can see color because of light.
Yep.
We'll find out here very shortly.
I basically turned from a Kenku feathers into hummingbird feathers.
I'm gonna click on this link one more time.
I look
really
like
shouldn't.
a scaly boy. Alright, I'm gonna go.
Sorrow will not be happy with how this turns out.
Yo, Black Dragon has the best YouTube
Oh,
channel.
Dusk. We haven't noticed because it's covered in blood, so it's doling its feathers. Hey.
True.
You know I can just give you a feather, right?
There's Sorrow's new character art.
Why does that bird look so fucking smug, though?
Are you saying Sorrow doesn't look smug? I'm a rogue.
I'm a rogue.
By the way, when he sneak attack as a spider earlier,
Yes. You still get class features if your new form is capable of doing them.
that's what
So,
I
like,
thought. Also,
he did get sneak attack.
oh, did he? Okay.
So like, if you are a druid barbarian, you can rage in bear forms and such.
Why would you buy a dildo that big?
Guys,
Like-
we're still recording.
It's unusable.
Let's face it, Zarda's Zord has a dildo that big somewhere, Kilba.
This
like,
is
come
my
on.
favorite
It's
YouTube
36
channel.
inches.
I'm not even lying.
36 fucking inches.
It's
Alright,
like a
think about it
photo
this way.
shoot for
How are you gonna
everything.
fucking get a car if you don't have a dildo that's big enough?
Yeah, like, he's gotta be friends with a giant somewhere.
Because I'm gonna have to edit this part out.
No, you don't.
Kilbud edited a Waterdeep video that wasn't corrupted or ruined.
Ben, it's got a fucking
Have copyrighted music?
It's got a what?
fleshlight ad on it.
Okay, let's stop.
Fleshlight ad, Ben.
Can we stop?
Kilbud.
Have you seen the YouTube channel though? It's great.
Anybody who talks more about giant dildos is gonna have their health immediately knocked to 0.
This is the greatest YouTube channel.
Okay, hold on. Could we make a lantern out of flesh, though? Is there such an object in D&D?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Because I'm
Yes.
very curious if there's a flesh lamp.
Yes, Ash. It's called lighting somebody on fire. Cade knows all too well about that.
You're not
I
wrong.
guess you're not wrong. I could also just cast fairy fire inside of an undead being.
Hey,
That
quick
also
question.
wouldn't be wrong.
With summon water, can I summon water into somebody's lungs?
No.
You have to see it, don't you?
Or you could, but you would have to make a check.
You'd have to guess where their lungs are. Like,
Yeah.
If they're a dragonborn, do they have their lungs in their chest, or are they like lower?
I would make that an Arcana check to be able to do it successfully.
It'd be almost an instant kill.
It would not. They would just barf it up.
Drowning damage.
There's no telling what the effects would be. It would be an Arcana check and the DC based on that because you're trying to use a spell in a way it's not meant to be used.
True.
So I wouldn't say no, but it's gonna require rolls.
Yeah. I mean, if all of your lungs were just completely filled with water, you would die.
No, I feel like you would go through a drowning phase.
You would go through a drowning phase, but it would be one of those things to not get the water out. Because I'd be summoning it into each of the individual areolae, the little tiny little
stab a hole.
sacs in the lungs.
What happened if your lungs were filled with
Joke's
water?
on you when you go to do that on someone that has water breathing.
That doesn't.
They
That's
just
not.
exhale the water.
That's not how that works.
How do you
How do
know?
make that sound? Are you
Because-
a water breather?
Because things that can breathe underwater don't have the water in their lungs.
Yes, mansplain
What
to
if
me
you're-
how a trident works.
Or how a water
Trident
breathing
is
potion
part
works.
fish. And
Explain
fish-
how
water
how
breathing
water
potion.
breathing works, Ben.
You guys are assholes.
Everybody's ganging up on poor Ben.
I'm just trying to say that, like,
Yes. Anatomically,
Fish-
fish breathe by forcing filtration through their lungs and pulling the oxygen from water. Yes.
through
But
their
this
gills.
is D&D. This is D&D. Who's to say that a merman doesn't just breathe through fucking water in his lungs?
Yeah, fun fact: they invented a breathable liquid. That like you can breathe in. They used it for torturing to make people think that they were going insane because they would like think because they'd like submerge people fully in the liquid and then they'd think they're drowning, but then they wouldn't drown because they could breathe the liquid. Then they'd like go
Waterboarding
insane.
is far more effective.
All right, so
I love
We're
fun
back.
facts.
back in the dungeon. Do something.
Alright,
Anton's
what's
gonna go
behind
through
the
the
door?
door.
All right.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
door over there?
What's
behind
this
that door is a second door. Behind this door are stairs.
Give me
Tomorrow's
what's
just gonna
behind
follow me.
door
Second
number.
to look at my, let me think again about my map. I want to check out my little map and see which direction I gotta go to get to the housing quarters. Because we are up here, we just went that way, that would lead us back down to the thing. Okay, so this is not where we want to go. We want to go up.
Dust, go
forgot.
ahead and roll investigation check.
Wait, hold on.
17. Hmm.
Can I add guidance to that to get better?
You can, but I believe you had to do that before you rolled. Your reading should say more.
Before or after?
Before or after? All right. Yeah, you can add guidance to it. Expend a charge.
Hey, Mijo, that
20.
ring's coming in handy.
So,
Yes,
20?
I'm going to attempt to use it more.
All right, so 20. This is a weird thing to use guidance on.
I mean, what else is he gonna use it on? Like,
All right. First off, gain inspiration.
I already have one.
Well, you should
Who
use it
wants
more
one?
often.
Give it to me.
Why couldn't he say that? You rolled well every time in that fight. Anton
Other people
can have
didn't.
my inspiration.
You cannot trade inspiration. You can expend it on another user. You cannot trade it.
Try to do a cool backflip.
All right.
Dusk can do that though.
All right, so you peer into the Beholder zombie, and there's not much to see in there. It's mostly just flesh. Peering in through where you pulled the eye socket, at the very end, you see the glint of something shiny.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
boy, yeah, it's a shiny. This is gonna explode at him.
Make a history check.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. Plus guidance, because
Because that's going to help.
11.
11. All right. You pull out the ring of your long-lost grandfather.
Oh. Yeah. What? Alright, cool.
I don't
Do
think
with
it's
that-
his actual grandfather.
Do with that information as you will.
How did this get here?
You just killed your
Fuck, it's it.
granddad.
Dusk is a half beholder.
Confirmed.
His tail is his eye stalk.
So, out of character, if we go the way that Anton's currently going, we're gonna go away from Cade. But if we go the other way, we're gonna go towards Cade.
Yeah.
So, which we want to try and pursue Cade.
Well, we don't know
because-
which way Cade went.
Well, yes, but at this point, we would probably guess he went the other
Anton
way.
knows.
Yeah. I do know.
Okay. Did Anton feel like sharing that with us, or do we not know?
I mean, if you guys ask.
It's character, so let's bring the conversation in character.
Yeah, no, Anton say, guys, I think this is not the way Cade went.
We were looking for Kate. I was just exploring. This is not that fun.
I'm glad you feel that way. And Anton will pat Dusk on the head. Uh-oh, the DM's rolling.
It's like,
Um,
Uh-oh, the DM's rolling.
what about your foot now, Dusk?
Dusk is like 6'2".
Anton is roughly the same height.
Okay then.
Just a little pat on the head, just a gentle pat. And then Anton say, all right, we need to go the opposite direction that we just came from.
This is when Leaf's gonna speak up and say that would lead to Skullport, which is another way out.
Dusk, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Let's use inspiration on that.
Okay.
Don't
Shit.
forget guidance too.
And to work on saving throws.
Oh,
Doesn't very safe this. Dusk, you find an uncomfortably strong sensation to become a duck.
Oh shit.
What? What is going on?
So like, he either starts to act like a duck, or he just wants to.
You have the sensation to become a duck.
You know
What
I
is
turned into animal.
going on?
Thus, I turn into animal.
It's a bad day, guys.
Katie, what are you doing
Okay.
Why?
You may continue your roleplay.
to me? Starts waddling the fuck around.
Ben, your life makes me laugh more. Oh my god.
All right. So we should go. Oh, give me a second.
Dusk, I'll tell you, it passes after a minute.
That's just gonna keep fucking waddling around for a while, guys.
Can I see the ring on his finger?
Did you put on the ring?
I assume yes. It's kind of just
Okay.
a ring, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Um,
you see a shiny ring on his finger.
Can I see if it has magical properties because he's acting like a fucking duck?
Roll an Arcana if you're going for magical properties. Roll History if you want to try to identify sigils on the ring.
No, I just want to know if it's magical. Oh, that's a big no.
Oof.
My passive perception's probably high enough to see that, so I want to roll an Arcana check too.
Your passive perception is high enough to see that he is a duck.
He's just a duck
He's
now.
wearing a strange new ring.
Yeah, you could see a ring on him.
What's this?
So I
What's
want
a
to roll
stat
an
sheet
Arcana
for
check
a
on the
duck?
ring.
What?
Fuck.
This is
As
a big oof.
As far as you two can tell, that ring is not magical.
Cool. I'm going to attempt to remove it from his finger and offer him one of my feathers instead.
Dusk, make a wisdom saving throw.
I have to make a wisdom saving throw for trying to touch it?
No, Dusk.
Oh.
Oh god!
Natural one. As Sorrow approaches the ring, you feel and sensation. You no longer wish to be a duck. You are now the angriest mother bear.
Oh shit. Well,
Can I roll an
he's
animal
making a
handling
fucking
roll?
claw attack. Actually, he's gonna make a charge attack as then the fucking jar starts wiping at him.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna make an animal handling check on this man.
Go ahead.
Versus what?
Let's just see what his roll ends up as.
18.
18. Dusk, make another wisdom saving throw.
Leaf's just gonna start walking towards the direction that Anton.
Yeah, Anton's going this way.
As you
Where,
begin charging towards Sorrow and like getting on your hind legs, like Sorrow just kind of like takes his hands and claps them in front of your face, and you come to your senses. You no longer feel like being a different animal.
Oh, hi guys, what's happening? That's
Take it
a lot
off,
of fun.
Take it off. I'm just gonna point to the ring, like violently screaming, "Take it off!" Like some
That's a
angry
nice way.
drunkard yelling at a whore.
It's fine. He'll just put it in his bag.
I'm going to wrestle Dust to the ground to take this ring off.
Then he puts it in his bag. He takes off.
As you try to take the ring off, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
You manage to take it off. You don't feel any effect on your mind as you take it off.
See, look, nothing's wrong. Just drops it in his bag.
I hope you know I was ready to turn into fucking something huge and tackle you.
He just fucking walks away. They're dicking
Get
around
fucking
in the
out of
corner.
here. Leaf is done.
Even
Alright.
if he was in the 100-foot range, he wouldn't be able to find him because he has the ring of mind shielding.
Yep.
Alright, I guess we'll
Damn
follow
it.
Leaf. Or at least Dusk will.
I could have caught up to him, but I did a stupid. Well, I did it in character.
I'll follow Leaf as well.
All right. So you all begin heading down this tunnel. Dusk, you can see further than everyone else. This tunnel goes past your 200 feet of dark vision.
This is a long tunnel, guys. We should maybe find other.
No, we should. Cade went this way. We should see if we can try to catch up to him.
There's a tunnel over here.
How long
Maybe
has it been since I died? Do I have a sense of time for that?
You have no clue.
Cool.
you could just ask. You know.
Yes, the Kenju is going to ask, saying, "Hey, since I've been dead, how long has time passed?" How am I going to do that? Where have I heard that, buddy? Who is died?
Anton says, "Hey, I wonder how long it's been since I've died." Past time.
You just-
Wow. And then Sorrow will repeat that weird, odd statement that Anton just randomly used.
Completely unprompted.
All right. So you guys head down the tunnel. It's a good 10 minutes of walking.
Hold up. Were we running, trying to catch up to him, or was that just me that wanted to do that?
I mean, you're welcome to run. It'll still be about 10 minutes.
Whoa.
Until Leaf, I need you to make a perception check.
Should Dusk also or just
Perception, though.
This is above your passive perception.
Perception. Normal rule. Oh, fuck! Inspiration!
Do it.
Fuck.
10. Okay. You don't hear it for a moment. Then a bit later, you begin to hear noises coming from down the corridor.
Anne's gonna slow down and listen to them.
Dust just starts humming a body like tavern song.
Okay.
Anne's gonna tell him to shut the fuck up.
Did my man just use the word body?
Fucking loud and raucous and boorish.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Dusk, make a perception check. Okay.
Hell no.
You hear voices coming down from the corridor. That you can't tell what they are or what they're saying or anything like that. All you can tell is they are extremely soft and they're very, very slowly getting louder. Very slowly.
Hey guys, there's people coming. We should go say hi. Maybe they'll be our friends.
Anne's gonna say we should be quiet and listen to what they're saying.
At this point, Leaf, your passive perception kicks in. And you hear screaming. But it's like battle cry screaming. It's like, ah! Very off in the distance, slowly getting louder. And at this point, Dusk, you're 200 feet of dark vision. You see forms at the very end of your dark vision running towards you guys with arm raised.
Can I identify if it sounds like goblins or not?
Can I
It
see
sounds
what
like goblins.
Okay, perfect. Can Dust just start chanting Xanathar? Xanathar.
Sorrow will hear Dust doing that, and in Goblin, from the Goblin's hearing, I will be saying Goblin, Xanathar, Xanathar.
Okay.
It's gonna start fucking.
Now
Dusk,
they're confused.
you see dozens of goblins running down this corridor.
Oh, then maybe it's time to go.
They're
Nah,
goblins,
fam.
though.
Oh,
It's time
maybe
for
we
the
should
slaughter.
down this. There's a lot of goblins coming. Maybe we should go down the side hall. And Dust just gets in there. This is not gonna work.
Yeah.
Now is the time to...
Guys, there's a lot of goblins coming. We should go.
I need everyone to roll initiative. So we are
Oof.
entering a very special challenge.
Uh-oh. I don't like the term special challenge. Reminds me too much of elementary school.
Killing the school.
I'm gonna add one goblin.
Reminds me of the definition in the Princeton Dictionary for changeling.
Goblin at the end here. Make him very big.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's the big boy.
He is going to go on initiative 20.
I don't
Someone
like
hasn't
this.
rolled. Or. Huh.
Leaf hasn't
And
rolled.
hasn't rolled.
I rolled a 20 for 13.
You're on
It's not in the order. That's weird.
Just add it on there and then change it to be correct. 20.13. Jouster as well. All right. Leaf, you are the first to be able to react. These goblins they're extremely loud. Everyone can hear them. Some of you guys can even see them as they're running down the easily 50 goblins.
Something tells me KB doesn't want us to find Hank.
Joke's on you, I have a plan.
So this is the hallway that leads to the place again, right?
Perhaps.
The main arena?
You have 6 seconds to react.
KB, is this the place that leads to the arena?
Perhaps.
I would know that, but I don't know exactly where I am. I believe it is. Okay. Well, in which case, it would be faster to...
5.
10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right.
Leaf's book.
Goblin's turn. At this point, you can all see as the goblin horde is just slowly making, or quite quickly making its expanse. But it's just now reaching into everybody's view, where everyone hopefully should be able to see it at this point.
How far can I throw as a ridge?
Not far enough to hit 80 goblins.
I know.
Though I would love to watch you try to fight 80 goblins.
Hold on, you said it was 50. You said it was 50.
Now it's
I said easily 50.
Oh, easily 50.
Now there's
You
30
right, you
more.
right.
Dust is gonna yell, "Hey, but no, we got to run out of here!" He's gonna climb on the ceiling and actually just move 30 feet and hide for now.
Okay, do they look like they have short bows?
No, all of them have clubs.
Oh, cool. That makes my plane work even better.
He's just gonna hide.
All right,
for now.
Anton.
How far away are they? Are they actually that far away?
Yep.
In that case, they're 35 feet. Anton's gonna throw Azarej. No. Yes.
Sure you want to do that, buddy?
Anton's gonna move into the room.
Why would you just fail harder than Mrs. Bell?
Alright.
Actually, he's going to move here. And beckon to Sorrow. And say, whatever you have in mind, you can't take 80 of them. Actually, no. He's gonna say you can't take all of them. Because he doesn't know that they're 80. So get out of there. And he gonna move. I believe he was there. So I'm just
Quickly,
gonna
come on.
Doesn't matter, Benny.
There.
You make it into the room.
Done.
Alright, Jouster. Boink. Sorrow.
Sarah's gonna turn into the spider, into a normal spider, not a giant spider, and climb the wall 20 feet.
Alright, you climb up the wall. We'll just put you off to the side there.
I just want to observe them.
Alright, Leaf.
Leaf is gonna turn into a goblin.
Okay.
And
I
start
don't
chanting
have a
Xanathar.
goblin token for you, I apologize, so I'm just gonna add this ninja icon to you.
Okay.
Cause sneaky.
And continue running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It does take your action to change forms.
Oh, shit. Fine. Okay, it's fine. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hey!
Alright, you're on a dead goblin. Alright,
I'm disguised as a goblin.
Sorrow. You see as these goblins just pass right under you without even seeing you. Let's see how much they move. I need to make them a bit smaller. So they fit in the... Actually, fuck that. Let's make them bigger.
Oh no. I can see how big that is, and I'm not even in the hallway.
No.
Some of them begin moving off into the corridor.
Heck yeah, let's go.
It's like
They can
Sorrow.
only fight me 2 at a time.
From up above, you can see them moving in. I'm gonna add them to the map layer. Oh, never mind. That was a terrible idea. Let's try adding them to the back. I want to be able to see Sorrow again. There we go. Yeah. All right, so you could see this goblin horde, seemingly endless, makes its way throughout the caverns. You do not see an end to them as they continue to run. Some of them forward, some of them moving off down the corridor. Dusk, it is your turn.
How many does it look like move down the corridor real fast? Like they're filtering through the corridor as well in their giant horde?
They're filtering. In fact, I'll make it a bit smaller as they do have to filter through it. Roughly, in the 6 seconds that has happened, roughly 8 of them.
8, so it's not like a horde is massive. We got it.
No, most of them are going through the middle.
Yeah. It's just these dipshits think they're going the right way. Got it.
But that's all that happened in the 6 seconds since I arrived.
Three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets up to here with the tabaxi dash. He's gonna yell down a leaf. Which way is the way out? It's a dark point. And he's just gonna hang out.
It's a goblin now.
Straight.
What? The door is blocked.
Okay.
Anton.
So
Oh, it's my turn.
we can go straight and then turn right.
Anton's gonna move here and attack a goblin. Because this is what he would do. Also, he gonna rage.
Everyone else is running.
This is rage number 2, baby.
I'm very curious. But also, you're
All
a
you have to do
madman.
is make a pile big enough
Oh,
where they
I'm
can
very
enter
much
the
a madman.
hallway.
Need
Make
to
an
mark
attack
my
roll.
second rage.
I'm gonna say because it is a horde, you can cleave them if you do enough damage.
Yes. I believe I did make an attack roll. 28.
28 to hit, 18 damage.
18
You
damage.
slash, 3 goblins go down.
Alright, I'm gonna attack again. These are reckless.
Okay. I'm gonna make you regret that.
I was thinking they're probably gonna have horde tactics anyways.
Pack tactics?
Pack tactics, that or just flanking, because there's so many of
Hey,
them.
let me get out my mob damage calculator.
And there's no such thing as double advantage, so
16 slashing, 2 more goblins go down. You see they're almost immediately replaced by new goblins.
if I can buy time, that's good.
Alright, so that's your turn.
They could have
Jalister,
got away. They couldn't keep up.
Jalister turns around, he's like, what are you? Oh my god.
It's in character.
He's gonna turn around as well. And be like, he catches up to you and just says, you're fucking crazy. And just starts going ham on the goblins as well. Or at least attempting to. His first attack misses. His second 2 attack hit. You see his longsword and dagger each stab into 2 goblins, knock him down, and he gets his weapons back up and prepares for the onslaught.
No one even cares where Sorrow is. A tiny little spider on the wall.
Alright, Sorrow, it's your turn.
Okay, so this is stupid, but I kind of want to do this. You know that thing spiders do where they like shoot silk out their ass and like float?
Okay.
Can I do that across over the top of the horde?
Make an athletics check.
Athletics check as a spider.
Or acrobatics. This is acrobatics.
Acrobatics check as a spider, so it's just my normal acrobatics. Got it. No bonuses.
You Spider-Man your way across this cavern into the other side, ending up on this wall.
Okay. How much movement does that expend, or is that my action?
That is your action.
Okay, cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm gonna move another 20.
Yeah.
And then for
You
a cunning action, and then that's my turn.
You see Anton and Jalister slashing goblins left and right, taking them down. They don't notice you because nobody has a passive perception high enough to see his tiny spider on the wall. Leaf.
These motherfuckers are gonna stay and fight. God damn it.
Also, Anton gain inspiration.
Thank you. I had spent it, so.
Sorrow as well, because I like your spider idea.
You like my spider ass web? I just wanted to see how many there were. That spider.
It's hot. Do you plan on staying to fight? Because I feel like Leaf would know that.
Anton's trying to wait for Sorrow.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright.
Is
Which
Anne's
is
passive
why-
perception enough to see the spider on the wall?
No, it's not close.
My perception's 18.
Yeah, that's not even close. I'm a tiny spider.
How long does this last? 10 minutes. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Okay.
This was supposed to be just Anton thing. You guys weren't supposed to play along.
What's the radius of Spirit Guardians? Is it 15 feet?
It's 15 feet!
I know what it does, and it's a nasty
It is 15
spell.
feet.
So for those who don't know, Spirit Guardians is the horde killing spell.
Oh wow.
Yep.
All right, so what do your Spirit Guardians look like?
Oh shit!
All
they're
of
gonna
their
be.
forms.
What am I? Am I chaotic? Or no, I'm not chaotic anymore. What is my?
I would think that they'd just be different versions.
Don't worry about your alignment. What do they look like?
They're slightly fiendish. It's like they balance in between the angelic and the fiendish. So it's kind of like multiple different types of guardians.
I'm asking you for a creature you would like your Spirit Guardians to look like.
Oh.
Quickly.
Flying snakes.
All right,
Why
they're
not?
all flying snakes. Cool. All right, the goblins make their advance, moving down the corridor. These ones attempt to clash against you guys. Anton, you're at the forefront.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt, buddy.
Yep. I know.
All of them have advantage, buddy.
Yep. I know.
I have to use my mob calculator. All right, what's your armor class?
16.
That's not high enough.
Oh, I know it's not.
All right, 8 goblins begin making their way towards you with scimitars. Luckily, goblins are fairly weak and kind of bad with scimitars.
Good.
I thought they had clubs.
Club, scimitar, same thing.
One is bludgeoning, one is slashing. It doesn't matter.
All right, let's
I'm
calculate.
resistant to all of it.
3 of them hit you for a total of 15 damage, halved to 7.
Hey.
3 of them are going to go for Jalister, and only 1 of them hits him for a total of 5 damage. That is the wave's turn as you resist against their push, their onslaught. Dusk!
Well, he's not on the ceiling anymore, so he's gonna do his second to back dash.
Dusk, roll an insight for me before
Oh.
you move.
What are you guys doing? You're not
Dusk.
Pretty
supposed to
fucking good.
follow up.
You know this cavern ends. This path over here leads to that tunnel you just came from.
Yep, that's what I thought. We're about to get fucked.
Yeah, you're about to be
Well.
flooded from the other side.
We better
That's
kill
why
them
Anne
fucking
turned
fast.
around.
Guys, we really shouldn't be here. He's gonna fucking smack some goblins. Oh.
Is there anything I can do other than hit people?
Run away.
Oof.
No, I meant in combat.
1 goblin falls, the other one does not. A third goblin, you punch him in the face, he falls.
Hey. Well, that's all those can do.
Anton.
Anton is going to yell to everybody, "Just get out of here! I'm waiting for Sorrow."
Would you like to do anything?
Yes, kill goblins.
All right, go ahead.
Bam, bam. Not gonna rage this time. I mean, not gonna
Gotcha.
reckless. 17 damage.
17 damage, 3 goblins down.
Then I'm going to attack again, not reckless.
Return.
14 damage, 2 more goblins down. A small wall is beginning to form
Aha.
from all the
And-
dead goblins.
And he's just gonna turn around and just once gonna just emphasize, "Get out of here!"
We can reply, right?
Yeah.
Can't leave you untouched.
Do not fucking see my fucking guardians flying around me.
We also have what, 40 feet?
Anton hasn't looked. Anton hasn't looked back.
Yes, Leaf just replied with that.
All right,
Okay, fair. That's my turn.
Jalister's gonna make attacks.
Is it difficult terrain at this point where the goblins' bodies are?
It's pretty much half cover. All right, Jalister stabs 2 goblins with his longsword, takes his dagger, and stabs it through 2 goblins' heads, taking out 4 goblins total. He finally had a good roll.
Atta
Wow.
boy.
On goblins, would have thought. All right, it's at this point Sarah's just gonna pop back out from the wall into form.
Welcome back, Sorrow.
I'll nod at everyone like, "Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm happy to be here." And I'm gonna prepare my action to stab or to.
Fucking
Actually,
thunder wave their asses.
I don't have the spell slots for Thunderwave. I'm out of spell slots. I am going to Thorn Whip goblins. To try
Okay.
and pull goblins from the middle to make them the wall higher or longer.
They will have 3/4 cover.
Alright, that's fine. Thorn Whip is just spell attack. Nine. It's not good.
9. You're unable to hit the horde. Their several scimitars fight off your thorn whip, which eventually does pull out one of their weapons, but only the weapon.
Cool. Can I add a scimitar to my inventory?
No, Leaf.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right. Important question: did you designate your allies as allies?
Yes.
All right.
She did mention that.
I need. What's the saving throw for Spirit Guardians?
I sent it in chat. It's 14, was it?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw, but it doesn't
You have to look at the actual spell itself.
Yeah, I'm going back to it. Wisdom of 14.
Wisdom 14. Okay.
Lots of goblins are about to die. They're not very wise.
Boop-a-doo. Let me do the mob damage calculator. Alright, so you're hitting a total of 8 goblins. This should be fun. 8 goblins. What happens if they succeed or fail? Remind me.
If they fail, then they take 3d8 radiant or necrotic damage. If they succeed,
No, they take 3d8 if they fail. On a success, they receive half as much damage. The damage type doesn't matter.
Oh,
They're
okay.
fucking goblins. So roll 3d8 to see if you just outright kill goblins, regardless.
So if they
Which I think
succeed,
is highly gonna be the case.
if they succeed, it's half damage. Is that
Yep.
it?
They succeed, it's half damage. So we'll see if it even fucking matters. Does it matter?
2 of the goblins live. 6 of them die. As there's burned to a crisp, and only their bones are left over as they fall to the ground. The goblin
Can I roll
horde
an
is
intimidation check?
nope. The goblin horde is pushed back as of because of it.
Damn it.
All right.
Leaf's gonna tell everyone to fucking run.
Yeah, sorry, you can't roll intimidation against a horde.
They might be goblins, but there's a shit ton of goblins.
Goblins
I figured
will
not, but I thought I was worth a try.
continue their advance. None of you can see it, but another branch has branched off. The flood begins. Dusk.
You need the car keys?
Dusk is gonna move up. And fuck them.
I'm gonna go to something.
How do I roll that twice in a row? Holy shit.
Okay.
And then a nat 20. God.
Whiff, whiff.
And then just obliterate one.
Yeah, just pow! You hit him so hard, he slams to another goblin whose head slams against a wall, and he also dies.
Perfect.
All right, that is Anton.
Sorry about that. You know your boy's gonna swing his Azreg at Digger.
You can see Sorrow's behind you at this point.
Yes, I know. He's saying, "Get out of here! I can buy us time."
Amy just told you to fucking go. I'm the one that's gonna buy us time. If we're gonna get close to me, they're gonna die.
All right, you kill 2 more.
All right, and then attack again.
2 more down, or 3 more that time. Doesn't matter.
Hey.
Numbers are arbitrary.
Yep. And Anton's just gonna emphasize what one more time. Get out, or we can. So we can either get out, or we can like set up like a defense here.
Another goblin dies by Jalister's hands.
Okay.
All right. Sorrow.
Sorrow is going to pat Anton on the shoulder. This is his action. He's patting Anton on the shoulder to get his attention temporarily, point at Leaf and go, "Scoop the baby!" and then start taking off up these stairs.
Could you repeat that word one more time?
Scoop the baby!
Scoop. All right.
It's a game people used to play when I was a child, where you scoop a baby and run away with it.
Welcome to the dock ward.
Yeah. So these are stairs I'm at right here, right? Stairway.
Nope. That
No, that's
is.
the armor.
That's where
That's where the
a
armor
empty
stand
armor
was.
stand is.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35.
I don't
It's
think
been
these
so long
armor
since I've had
go.
30. Not that it fucking matters. Cunning action dash.
All right.
30. That's where I end my turn.
We're gonna get the. Sorrow's gonna see the best like DayZ moment where like thousands of goblins come through this other
I don't
entrance.
have light.
Oh shit, that's even worse. Leaf.
You heard me, I'll scoop the baby. You saw me point T. Please.
Alright. 5, 10. How many more goblins did I kill?
Keep moving.
You have to end your turn.
15, 20.
Oh my god. We're not gonna be able to play scoop the baby.
Anton's not gonna. Hold on. Anton's
can-
not gonna let you move through him.
You don't have a choice.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay,
It's not your turn.
okay I
Well,
thought
I started
it had
right
to
here.
be willing creature, but
So it'd be
That
5, 10. And
You
then
can
I
get
wanna
in front
see
of
what
him.
my damage-
You can get up here. You'll kill enough goblins to get up there.
15, 20.
Yeah. All right. So I
And
need
then
you.
I also want to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna cast second level because I already cast my third level spell slots trying to save your ass. So it'd be 2d8 plus 3? Yes.
Good rolls.
Now I need you to roll for your spirit guardians. While I roll for 16 goblins.
I mean, 3d8 plus what was it?
Just 3d8, I think.
Alright, out of 16 goblins, 4 survived.
Wow, I am being put to shame by this 3rd level spell.
Spirit Guardians is one of the most overpowered 3rd level spells for clerics.
Yeah.
She can
wow.
immune it on an axe for you, Anton.
She cannot. That is definitely not happening.
It would be way too expensive for us to afford.
The horde is basically pushed out outside of your radius. Just thousands, or not thousands, a dozen goblin skeletons now lay in the pathway.
More than a dozen. Let's see.
Y'all telling me to run, and Anne's just like. This
You know, it's really sad.
Anton has killed 17 himself.
It's the goblins' turn to make their advance. Alright, at this point it needs to split up into multiple sections. Alright. Sorrow, you can hear the goblins coming
So
from
can
the
Dusk.
coming from over here. Dusk, you can probably see them.
Dusk can see them.
Sorrow, you can hear goblins going around both sides of the archway, as well as some of them have jumped over it and have landed.
Okay.
Mimi, big horde.
I would just like point out. I said scoop the baby. If you don't scoop the baby, kind of an issue.
Dusk,
Anton, please play scoop the baby.
So
oh, Anton, are you still carrying the Kirzarg statue?
No. He cannot.
he decided
he
he couldn't do
cannot
that.
carry that.
Yeah, I just
He's
need
not
to
physically capable of carrying
just
that.
need to add that note. Yeah, for those who watched the recording, I reevaluated the Kirzarg statue to weigh 1,200 pounds, not 120.
I removed it from my inventory as soon as you told me that. So.
Spilled juice on myself.
No.
It's fine, I have more.
Okay, good.
okay, so Dusk is gonna yell, "Guys, there's more coming up behind us. There's still more groups. We got to go." He's just gonna fucking run after. Sorry.
Are you gonna scoop the baby?
Fucking.
Or you
Jealous-
gonna
fucking- He's gonna fucking grab a goblin on the way out.
Jalister responds to you, says, "Use the secret entrance."
Where's that?
To
Is that-
who?
You guys know where the secret entrance is. Jesus Christ.
The turntable.
Oh,
The thing that we
can't-
have
oh,
jammed
okay,
open
yeah.
that I can unjam.
yeah. Let's go do that.
Scoop the baby, please, Anton. Please. Scoop the baby.
I'm gonna make a history check to see if I know what "scoop the baby" means. And then
I pointed to Leaf and said, "Scoop the baby."
and then I'm gonna make an intelligence check to see if I can figure that out.
Dusk could take her. He's not strong enough. But Dusk is done. His turn's over.
Okay, so I don't know
F.
anything about history.
You don't know what babies are.
What's a baby?
Okay, I know enough to figure out what you're talking about.
Good.
I'm like, what's a baby?
Anton's turn. Scoop the baby.
Isn't it Dusk's turn?
Oh, Dusk's
Dusk
turn is
done.
over.
He said done.
Oh, okay, sorry. Anton is going to say to Leaf, "I'm gonna pick you up and we're getting out of here."
Oh my god.
And then
Leaf
he's gonna
is now a weapon.
he's gonna
consent.
pick up Leaf.
Leaf, if you are not willing, I need you to make an opposed grapple check.
Leaf is really pissed at Anton.
I said scoop the baby. I said scoop the baby. I said scoop the baby.
Sorrow did say it.
I have +4 to strength. Also, if you want to try to resist, you can. But scoop the baby.
Fuck it. Opposed grapple check. She's pissed at Anton.
Anton, roll with athletics. Leaf roll
Athletics.
athletics. Leaf roll
That
with
is
athletics or acrobatics.
Scoop the baby.
Oh, rip. My strength was better.
That is your strength, buddy. But she still fails.
I could have rolled with my athletics, which was a +3, but I gave you the benefit of the doubt.
Anton,
Athletics +3.
Leaf tries to
Twice?
pull away from you, but you grab him and hoist him up over your shoulder.
You
That
now have
is-
a walking guardian.
That's my action, right?
Yes, it's your
that's
action.
my action. And Anton's gonna run 40 feet this way. Bam. Taking Leaf with him. If you would be willing to, thank you. That is my turn.
Jalister, you guys can hear Jalister mumble some words, and a bright shine happens from the corridor, and then a loud explosion as Jalister casts Fireball at 5th level.
Oh, fuck.
And he kills himself.
No. You hear several goblins screaming and then stone falling as he has blocked that passageway.
Oh wow.
And
Why
he
did
is-
he do that before? Oh, because we were there.
Yes.
You say, why didn't you do that before? And Jalister yells, I didn't need to do it before! So he catches up to you.
That was out of character, but because that response is
Alright,
now
cool.
in character.
Sorrow.
30.
Sorrow pretty much just walking blindly into the shadows now. It's just, ah! It was somewhere down
Well,
here!
I know the gist. I'm just gonna walk to the wall and then boom. And then I guess 5, 10. I'm gonna feel along the wall until I feel the hole. And I'm gonna be waiting on just the other side.
Alright,
Off the pressure plate.
so I'm
But
gonna
near the
move
pressure
you.
plate.
I'm gonna move you up here.
I'm off but near the pressure plate.
Yeah. Alright. Leaf.
You are currently grappled.
Leaf is gonna wiggle down.
You gotta try.
You're gonna have to make a opposed grapple check against Anton.
Because I do a lot of fucking damage, fuck off. That's the point, is he's holding you!
Down.
Oof. And escapes from Anton's
No.
grapple.
How do you have +3 to
I'm
athletics?
making her. I'm inspirationing Anne. Reroll.
Anne
No,
or
I
Anton?
Inspiration Anton, but you cannot inspiration.
Can I force
You
her
can
to reroll?
inspiration her, but she gets to choose the result.
Well,
You could inspiration
Anton, I
me.
inspiration you.
Okay, let's roll this back one
Scoop
more
the
time.
baby. Operation Scoop the baby.
Rip.
God damn it.
Nope. So, Anton, while you're carrying her down the hallway, she bites into your neck. You're like, ah! Like she uses the opportunity to escape.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Fuck. I can't go any further because you made me fucking let go, asshole. Alright, well, fuck, I guess that's my turn.
The goblin horde continues. Alright. Anton and Jalister are gonna have to slay some. Well,
Yeah,
never
fuck
mind.
you, Giga.
Leaf is there. Alright. So, Anton and Jalister watches as the goblin horde attempts to approach them, and the moment they hit the spectral snakes, hit the spectral snakes, like 5 goblins immediately just burst into flames, radiant flames, and fall on the ground as skeletons, and they're pretty much halted there.
Operation Rescoop the baby.
These ones are gonna make it
I need a
across.
second.
Leave me the fuck alone!
Some of them are going to continue going down that way.
At least this buys me another turn. Ready my action.
I'm going to add your spectator token, Ash.
I don't need it, but okay. Thanks.
As these goblins begin to spread, they again, just skeletons as they run into Leaf's view, just Dusk, you can see this clear as day as the goblin horde attempts to reach.
Dusk has an idea.
Dusk, don't you try to scoop the baby.
Dusk, it is your turn.
Dusk is gonna run up to. You let go. Hey, okay. Leaf, get on my back. I've got an idea. He just like bends down for. He puts her on its back. Does she accept?
Yes.
Motherfucker.
Behind agility.
He immediately runs right here.
Don't be a bitch.
And
Oh my
god. With her on his back.
You run into the horde and they just start bursting. Ah! As they all begin dying.
Anton's gonna have to pick up Dusk now.
This is why I got
Okay, his turn's done. In order for that, does he have to end his turn in order for the end to take place?
Oh man.
Wait, Gimme, does he have to end his turn in order for the damage to take place?
Nah, this is fine. It'll do enough damage. We don't have to calculate anything.
But can he keep running?
Yeah, you can keep running if you'd like.
Alright, so he's gonna take the last 1, 2, 3. Would you say putting her on his back was his action? Or
Yes.
was that just like, okay. So he is going, that's all, he's going with dashes. He's done.
Alright, more goblins begin to burn. You just concave your way into the horde, making this concave shape of goblin skeletons.
Into battle, my Steve.
Anton.
Destroy them.
Okay, Death. This is an important question. Does Anne flip off Anton?
Yes, she's pissing you.
Alright, Anton's going to throw Azure Edge.
At
Okay.
her?
At Leaf.
What?
This is in character.
Interesting.
Is this against Dust's AC or hers?
This is against hers.
What you guys didn't know is that this is Ben's last game.
Hopefully it's not
Joke's
my
on you,
last
he's
game,
been mind flared this entire time.
but it might be Anton's last game. I don't know.
Alright, make an attack against her.
I'm gonna move first.
She is going to have half cover because of how fast Dusk is moving.
Even if I move, hold on. I need to not do like that. You know what? We're just gonna do it. 5, 25, 30, 40. Still, does she still have half cover?
Oh no, you can hit her from there.
Okay.
That's not half cover. It's not going a far distance.
All right.
What does the axe think about this is the question.
That I don't know, man. I'm not sure I like Anton that much. He's kind of an asshole. All right, let's go. That's not true. He just gets angry really easily.
To be fair, he's still in a rage, and you flipped off a raging barbarian.
Does a 28 hit
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
You
for
kill
19
Anne.
points of slashing damage? She's not dead. She's just unconscious.
She's unconscious, so her spell fades.
You fucking
Which
dumbass!
leaves Dusk
You
stranded.
flipped off the raging barbarian. As
No,
you-
actually, you wouldn't be raging because you didn't take damage or do damage for a turn.
Yeah,
well,
not only that, but you would kill all of us by knocking me out.
Good job.
you guys, okay. You guys
No,
are
no.
trying to like make
know.
me personally
I
feel
don't
bad for
care.
doing what my character would do.
No, yeah.
No, it's what your character would do.
I don't understand why your
But-
character would try to kill the people who are trying to save you. Because
I
the
don't-
Lester is still fucking
Guys.
up with the stairs. We're making a concave.
stop. It's his choice. It's his character.
So
Calm down.
Stupid.
Death,
character
I don't understand why your character would try to run away from my character who's trying to save you.
Guys. Anton is not raging.
Okay.
So, Anne is alive with 1 hit point.
Correct.
Did it actually work out that way?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, one rage did.
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
Anton's at negative fucking 100. Fuck you.
So, Leaf, as you're running away, you're flicking off Anton while special snakes fly around you. He kind of just like, ha! And whoo! Just pong! It flips back.
He wasn't raging.
And the axe flies back to Anton's grip. And Anton, you feel the axe forcefully unattune itself from you as it becomes heavier in your grasp.
Yep.
You can still wield it as a normal great axe.
Yep.
Alright. Jallister is going to finally make it around the corner. Jump down and begin making his run. But he wouldn't have seen any of that. Sorrow!
I'm preparing action to unlevy this trapdoor button. Like, pop it open to where the door's shut again.
With your passive stealth tools check, easy to do.
Okay.
Or a thief's tool.
Prepping the action for it when the trigger is when the last member of our party gets safely across.
Okay.
Past the pressure plate. Past the pressure plate.
Are you sure you want to phrase it the last one?
Yep, that is how Sorrow would do it.
All
Well,
right,
we'll do
fair
it this
enough.
way. Because you can choose not to use a trigger when it shows up, so we'll make it when someone passes the pressure plate.
Okay.
Smart.
We're gonna be waiting a long time then.
Yeah. Leaf.
Just wait, I'm faster than you. Just hang on.
I know. I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Good plan.
Yeah, this great bruise forming on the top of your head from where the great axe hit. 11 points of hit points back.
So I'm 13. Wait, I'm
12.
12. Sorry.
Yeah, you cast a spell and this it seems to stitch itself up a bit, and so that it's not as big of a gash as it was before. It's manageable now.
Leaf is gonna scream, Anton, just get the fuck out! And that will
Alright.
be my fucking turn!
Gotcha. The goblin horde continues.
Just walks at us and fucking dies.
I'm gonna... Sorrow, I need a stealth check from you.
Stealth check. Stealthy check.
Never mind, your passive perception, your passive stealth passed it. And you passed it as well. The goblins don't seem to notice you, so they don't go for the hidden entrance. They instead begin to surround the party and Jallister. Rest in peace, Jallister.
Okay.
Alright. At this point, you guys are surrounded by goblins.
The door is here or
Yes.
here?
It is here.
Okay, cool.
Alright, Jallister is going to take attacks from 5 goblins. Let's see, what's his armor class? 18. Okay, these guys are not likely to hit him. 5 goblins. Calculate. Yeah. You see, 5 goblins reach Jallister and try to stab at him, but he's like, oh shit. He takes one of his long swords, puts it in his mouth, takes the other longsword and his dagger, and begins ching, 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 trying to deflect other blows, and none of them manage to hit him. Dusk. Excuse me while I spawn more goblin hordes in here.
So Dusk is going to make a running dash over the fucking goblins.
All right.
He's
Running.
going to disengage action and then key point step of the wind.
Now you don't need to disengage because none of them are near you.
Oh, okay, never
Oh
mind.
yeah.
So he'll just dash normal.
All right. So to the door, I assume.
He doesn't actually need to dash to get to the door. He just gets there.
All right.
But you leave everybody behind.
But he does burn a trail.
Fucking. Actually, here's a better.
As you run through, you watch as easily 40 goblin corpses are left in his wake.
This is fun. We should do this more.
As you just sear this path through.
He's actually not going to go in the door. He's going to hang out right where he is.
And Leaf, you begin to hear this deep laughter. This is as like you see thousands of goblin souls begin rising through the air. The god of murder is very pleased.
I'm gonna pray to my god. Both of them during my turn.
We'll get to that on your turn.
Oh, I thought it was my turn. Oh,
No.
Okay.
Anton.
All
Please
right.
don't kill me.
So Anton is going to. Can he still talk to Azarej without being attuned to it?
You could try.
He's going to say, "I'm sorry" to it, and set it down.
You're not gonna toss it to someone else?
You're
He's
just
not.
gonna leave Azarej in a den of evil?
I mean, she's not going to throw it at one of you if that's what you're asking.
Well, you can take it with you.
Joke's on you, he's not planning on getting out.
Anton's going to move 20 feet, 30 feet. Okay. Well, that ruins my plan for this turn. No, he's going to move here instead.
So did you leave Azarej behind?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Anton's going to go here and give Azarej to Jalister.
Jalister with two blades in his hand, one in his mouth, just kind of looks over like.
And then Anton's going to tell him, "Go, I'll buy us time."
Okay.
Go, I'll buy us time.
Why are you? I'm so confused on why you're trying so hard to get him dead.
You'll see. Well, I'll explain later.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill Anton. I'm trying to play Anton the way he would play.
No, I like this.
I
Also,
like it
if you
and
don't
hate it so
if you
much.
don't have inspiration, take inspiration.
I don't have it. I used it to try to hold Ann back. Well, to stop Ann from jumping off.
Anne as well, and Dusk. Everyone have inspiration. Just everyone have it.
Dust is just having a blast. He's a new inspiration.
All right, Jalister's turn is next. Just kind of, he like looks at his blades, like trying to decide which one to drop. Just kind of
Doesn't drop.
takes his he sheaths his dagger, throws his longsword, and grabs the axe. You see the axe immediately begins glowing blue again. He says, I sure hope you know what you're doing. And you see he throws it, because NPCs are allowed to do cool things. You see it go in a circle around, like Thor's hammer does in Avengers. And like it just hits like 30 goblins as it goes around the circle and returns to his hand. And he pushes back the wave a bit.
And then he should move to safety.
And then he'll move 10. That's as far as he can go. Technically safety.
Technically, yes.
Sorry.
Not for long.
Okay. Can I prep and can I get this pressure pad prepped with my tools where all you have to do is pop it out and it unlocks it, and then have Dusk be ready to do that?
Oh, Dusk is about to do something fucking crazy.
Okay, never mind.
Oh no. Oh no, Dusk, don't. I don't know what.
So,
He's gonna throw Ann
have
back
the
into the wave.
I want to have the pressure pad prepped and have you ready to perform the action to do it so the wall swings shut.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I do that, Gilbert?
So, yeah, you could do two things. So, you could do it that way. You also are well enough expertise at this that you know how to make it to where the moment you swing it open, it'll close within 3 seconds.
The moment I what?
The moment you click it up, it'll be able to close on its own.
Yeah. So I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna point to Leaf and point down here and prep it to where all she has to do is lift this lever thing, like this wedge, and it'll pop it up. And then I'm going to move back into the hallway, on the side I know that's gonna turn and wait there for Anton. I have something stupid I'm gonna do.
Oh no.
I hope you have enough HP, boy.
I have 19.
Leaf.
Plenty.
Good.
He's gonna fucking thunderwave the bitches.
I don't have
Dusk is about to fucking kamikaze just for fucks.
Leaf, do you have anything you want to do?
He's about to what, sorry?
Do you have anything you want to do?
I am going to pray on my turns to my god.
Okay.
In
Roll
hopes
religion.
that my party makes it out, and I kill as many things as possible.
Roll a religion. Which god do you pray to first?
The god of murder.
Okay.
Where the fuck? Oh, there's my character. You said make an arcana check or a religion check?
Religion.
That's what I thought.
Sorrow, potentially.
Inspiration. I'm gonna inspiration that.
Will that kill them?
Potentially.
That's better.
A voice goes into your head deep. Almost like it's kind of sounds like a growling beast as it says, but you're doing just fine. You don't need my help.
Damn.
But I will say the spirit aura seems to get a little stronger. It goes out to 20 feet.
And just gonna giggle maniacally.
Dusk is happy.
However, something else happens. You feel the mark on the back of your neck become completely dormant.
Become what?
Completely dormant.
Dormant.
Oh.
Whatever connection was there is no longer there.
Wait,
Does
so my
Sorrow
mind-
feel anything with his mark, or does his
Sorrow,
mark
you lose the connection. Or Sorrow, your connection is extremely faint. It's not gone.
Okay.
But you can
I don't
feel
wanna
it
lose my
lessen.
connection.
What was that? Kill
Just did.
You can feel it lessen. Like it is much weaker than it was before. And there's only one thing that could mean. Goblins! Back to
It means
goblins.
goblins?
Goblins!
Oh, goblins' turn.
Hey, Anton.
I'm prepared. Actually, if you could wait one turn to kill me, that'd be nice. But you don't have to wait one turn.
I can't, man. I can't.
You
Um,
right. You right.
So, Anton,
Mm-hmm.
15 goblins attack you.
That is acceptable. I'm not raging. I should have raged, but I'm not.
Only 3 of them hit you,
Not
dealing
bad.
a total of 15 damage. You are still alive.
We good. 4 hit points. Let's. Oh wait,
Are
hold on.
you ready
Movement.
for this?
Okay, I will make
So,
it.
yeah. Dusk, Leaf, and Jalister can all see. I'll say Sorrow as well. Why not? You guys can all see Anton outside of the spirit radius. Goblin hordes shroud around him, and he just wails on them with his great axe. They're trying to stab into him. Several of them land, but they don't seem to bother Anton at all, except for 2 of them that go into his left leg and 1 that goes into his rib, where then Anton is knocked to 1 knee from the onslaught of goblins. Dusk.
So here's what's gonna happen.
Oh
Dusk
dear.
is turning around.
No, Dusk.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right here.
Okay.
With
No,
Leaf
you
on his back.
You motherfucker.
Boosh.
Okay. And then he's gonna keep going. So he's
Where
gonna
are you
dash.
going?
2, 3,
Going on?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right there.
I can't even see you. Okay.
You're the fucking cat running around the battlefield.
Yeah. You already
And
have
then
inspiration, so I can't give
He's
you
gonna
more.
step over the
You know what?
wind. Right back
Level-
into the hole.
Level up. Just level up. Alright. I'm gonna roll a 3d100 to see how many goblins you kill. 108 goblins die.
And that's why we're not doing this with experience. That's why we're doing this by milestone.
You just
Leaf.
laugh. I agree.
Leaf, at this point, you can hear the god's laughter along with Dusk's. Just, ah, yes! Yes!
Dusk out here having the time of his life.
Leaf, roll another religion for me.
Also,
I'm gonna be so upset if I lose my other god.
you already
I
did.
don't think you can lose out of murder at this point.
Other god.
No. Furious.
Roll
The
a
god
religion
I
for me.
wanted to keep.
Sorrow, you can roll religion as well, but roll yours with advantage.
With advantage?
Yes. All right. And or Leaf, you can tell the other effect seems to be getting weaker as Ball gets stronger. And Sorrow, you can tell with every goblin that dies to those spirit snakes, the connection is weakening more and more.
Can Anne tell?
You can
I've already-
tell. Yes.
Okay, in which case Anne doesn't want to kill any more goblins. Because she doesn't want to lose the connection.
Can't drop it now. Please don't drop it right now.
She
All
can't
that.
drop it.
Oh,
It's a free action to drop it. She can do it at any time.
Please don't. We're gonna die. You stay, Will. You and me will get out fine.
Anne's gonna drop it.
Spirit Guardians drops. The snakes disappear. You see thousands of goblins go like, as they begin to get ready to rush forwards.
Well, seeing this, that's just last like 3 units of movement to get through that door.
All right, you run through the other side, bringing Anne with you.
Yup.
Alright.
Dust just moved 160 fucking feet in one turn.
You are now the Goblin Slayer.
That's a good show.
Alright, let me drop tokens for you guys so you can still see the action.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Anton, it is your turn.
Can I hold my turn till after Jalister?
Yes.
Also, is it? Oh, I don't think so. But can I tell him something and then, but still go after him?
you can hold your action. You cannot hold your entire turn.
But I can't hold my. I can't delay. I can't put my turn after his turn in the turn order.
No.
Huh. Got
So
it.
meaning you have to move if you want to move right now.
Well, you could still move on your like holding your action. If you wanted to hold your action to dash, you could then move 30 feet.
Okay, so Anton's going to. Man, okay.
I did not know you had that spell, Death.
What would you have done if I didn't have that fucking spell?
We would have probably died, to be perfectly honest.
Oh my god!
With Anton being suicidal, we would have been fucked.
You guys aren't out of this yet. Which reminds me, I need to move the other goblins.
Good night.
Ben, do we need to end here for the night?
No, sorry. My parents were telling me that I need to keep the volume down a little bit because there are people sleeping below me.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I don't want to end though. I mean, we can if we need to, but so Anton's going to move this amount of feet. He's going to move 10 feet, then try to push Jalister through the door? Question mark? Is that a thing that happens? Can that work?
You know what? Roll athletics.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that that's not how that works, but I appreciate it.
What's your weight limit?
Pretty large.
Oh yeah, you can pick up Jalister.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
All right.
Then
I'm gonna say he has his back turn. He didn't even see it coming. You come around, just poof. He's like, wait, what? Ah! You pick him up.
And then I move. I've already moved 10 feet. Then I move.
Jalister is flung through the doorway at high speeds.
And then I throw him through the doorway. And then Anton says to the party, I've fallen from my ways. I am no longer worthy, and closes the door.
You can't close. How are you going to close the door?
The pedal's on the other side.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Ash,
and
was
then-
your action prepared?
I am in the doorway. I use my action to set it up to where Anne can
Okay.
trigger the lever.
Okay.
You're not gonna trigger that roller.
And then Anton says, I'm not leaving, and uses his remaining movement to move away from the door.
Okay.
Oh boy. Does that mean
And
it's Sorrow's turn?
I end my turn. It's
Jalister's
Jalister's.
turn. Jalister's turn is first. I'm gonna say he's a little dazed.
Fair enough.
Sorrow.
I want to use Thorn Whip on Anton.
Mother.
You have to
He's
hit the
10
attack
feet to
roll.
the door. I'm fully aware. 16.
That is my AC.
16 hits.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you, but you're getting yoinked into this doorway. Regardless.
I should have moved further away.
Should've, but you did. 2d6.
Alright, roll the 2d6. Will it kill?
Yes.
6 points of damage. Anton,
Alright.
as you turn around and move back through the door, a whip of vine comes out, strangles you by not the neck, the waist.
Around the waist.
Stabs into you, fall unconscious, as it then yoinks you through the door. Anton lands
My boy
on the
just got
switch.
yoinked.
And he yoinketh away.
On the switch with the lever.
Anton Anton lands on the switch and the door closes.
That was very well finessed.
Mijo, could you say that one more time, please?
What, the Lord Edith and the Lord King? Wow, no, I can't.
The Lord
Obviously.
Edith and the Lord Yoinketh away.
Okay, good. That made me happy.
Would anyone like to try to stabilize Anton?
I'm gonna look.
Hold on. Is he still on the lever that if somebody pushes it, he can flip around?
No.
It would have to reset again, but yes.
No, we're a con. We're off of it. We're on the road.
So the door is broken, right?
It's currently fixed.
I fixed it just now.
But it only opens from the one side, so you don't have to worry about it.
So can the door open is what I'm asking.
Yes.
If Anton is pulled off the switch, yes.
Okay, Anna's gonna pull Anton off the switch, along with trying to grab Sorrow as well.
Okay.
I'm going to resist.
I'm a heavy boy.
Why are you gonna resist? You're gonna get flipped back
no.
around.
No, it's not. He's saying that when it uncompresses, when you push on it again, is when the door flips. I just reset everything.
Leaf, how much can you push Dragon Lift?
What I want to know is, can the door currently flip if somebody stands on the other side?
No.
No.
It could never flip from that side.
Okay, then Anne's not gonna pull him off.
Okay.
She doesn't want him to flip. Is the whole point I'm asking.
I
How
don't
much
think
can you pull?
I don't think you can pull him off, even if you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Okay, well,
Let's
shit.
see.
When she stabilizes him, she's pretty.
Yeah.
fucked.
I'm gonna ask you to stabilize
So-
him as I'm trying to stabilize him.
And can only push Dragon Lift. And can only push Dragon Lift 150 pounds. So
That is much
she
less
could
than
only
Anton weighs.
she could only push Dragon Lift the equipment that Anton is wearing.
Yeah. So I'm trying to save Anton, like stabilize him as I am telling Dan, save this man.
One failed. Anton, make a death saving throw.
All right. Well, okay. I'll explain after the session's done. Death
Yeah, that's
saving
fine. I'm gonna
throw.
explain my character's action.
Death saving throw, one save.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you gonna spare the dying on him?
I'm gonna spare the dying on him because Sarah told me.
Alrighty. You hear
I
the
would like to
you hear the voice of Baal go, "Now!" as you see Anton's soul return to his body.
I would like to break the pressure plate so Anton cannot flip it.
Thieves tool check. If you fail, you will flip the door.
Okay, I'm gonna move Anton.
What's your carry weight?
What's your push
then
dragon
I'm gonna do
lift?
this. How much can I push dragon lift? Where do I see that?
Should be on your equipment section.
Twice my carrying capacity. My carrying
It's
capacity.
240. You cannot lift him.
Nope.
But I can pull him.
Nope. It's too heavy.
No. All right, I'm gonna look to Dusk and say, "Help me get this man off."
Yep, he's very strong. He can help.
But I say that in a very weird feminine voice.
He helps uncomfortably. Tackling still helps.
Okay. With the two of
Cackling
you,
uncomfortably.
with the two of you working together, you can get him out.
Okay. And then I'm going to Thieves' Tool. I'm gonna pray to no one in particular that this works.
So, Sorrow, it still comes up. If you do this, you're gonna have to be close enough to the door to activate it.
Yeah. It would flip me.
If you fail the check, you're going to flip to the other side of the door.
Yep. I'm gonna look to Leaf and give a nod,
Do not.
and I'm gonna break this.
Make a
Anton's
thieves'
giving
tool
you
check.
inspiration.
If I fail,
Mhm.
Save
it's a
for Dusk.
success. Don't even worry.
27. Easy.
Not even close.
What was the DC for that?
12.
12. Oh, I almost naturally have that. Cool. All right. So I break it so that way Anton can't kill himself if we put him back at 1 HP.
All right, and that is where we'll end our session for tonight.
That was
What a
beautiful.
bunch of goofy boys.
Maybe. I still have a connection to my other god, though, don't I?
Make a religion check.
Also, real fast, can I pray to
No! Do I
Urius?
have no,
You
I don't
can.
have inspiration.
Take it in. You got it. Get your inspiration.
Okay.
Anton, go ahead and level up.
All right.
Were you serious about me leveling up too?
Yes.
Thank you, Dusk. I love you.
Nat 20.
Oh.
And it is extremely faint, almost as if a single blow of the wind could cut the connection forever.
Can I just pray to him at the very end?
Well, I'm gonna pray to your god.
I need you to tell me what you pray. What do you say?
Anne's gonna pray, please don't leave me. Because she doesn't want to be left alone. Nobody can hear her except for the god, right?
No, you're saying this out loud.
Are you saying in your mind or out loud? It's up to you.
In the mind then, it's gonna be, please don't leave me. I need your help in this. I can't do this alone.
Okay. The connection, as you sit there and think about the connection, reach out to it, the connection gets stronger. It's still incredibly weak, but it does get
Nice.
stronger, and his voice comes through only slightly. It even sounds very distant, and it doesn't have the same godly presence as it usually does. It says in a rather human voice, "You may only ask." And
Ask
that's all you
what?
get. That's it. That's all you get. Sorrow, make a religion check with advantage.
Up with advantage.
Okay. Sending your life power.
I just like to imagine I cut my other palm and like bleed it onto the mark.
Okay. The connection gets stronger for a moment, very briefly, and you hear the voice as well, human, not the godly version you've talked to. It says, "There's only one way I can be saved."
I'll just nod.
This is concerning
guess.
as from a. Oh, sorry.
And the connection goes back to this, like the strength you put into it immediately withers, and it goes back to the same state it was before.
Before it weakened or before I cut the strength?
Before you tried to strengthen it. Move speed is now 45. Nice.
I know what Anne wants to do, but I'm not sure how to do it.
Killbud, what? I'm just gonna sit there and pray. Sorrow's gonna lean up against the door, looking at Anton's body, looking at his party. He's just gonna pray and see what God wants to talk to him, if any.
Okay. So you're reaching out to every god?
Yep, every god. I'm just
Roll another religion check for me, friend.
Is that good enough, or someone want to give me some inspiration?
I don't have any inspiration.
I don't have any.
You know what? Go ahead and roll with advantage if you'd like.
No. Oh, okay.
Some tells me it's a super high DC.
Nope.
Okay.
I was gonna offer you my inspiration.
Oh, I'll take your inspiration.
Well,
and
no.
roll that.
He said he rolled with.
You
advantage.
could still give him. You can add more
Oh,
multiple
okay,
inspiration
yeah.
on it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, then take
Slap
that.
that bitch. It doesn't
12.
matter.
Damn.
For a while, you sit against this, and everything seems hopeless. No one seems to answer. Nothing seems to happen. And then a voice reaches out to you. It says in a rather distinguished tone, very plainly,
Top of the morning.
and it just says, Very well. I will answer your call. What do you need?
In my mind, I'm just gonna pluck a feather and like write out what I'm thinking, so that way the entire party can see it, since they can't necessarily say it. So I'm just using the blood from the cut I made to write on the ground. I just want us all to go home.
You hear a slight, like, huh, in your mind, and then it says, are you willing to pay the price for it?
Sorrow will nod.
The blood you've written with bursts into flames and congeals together into a piece of paper. You recognize it as a divine contract.
What does the contract say?
Celestial aid in exchange for a shard of your soul.
Sorrow will nod and sign.
Now, I will say it is already signed by the other party, Asmodeus.
Ooh.
Sorrow's
back.
sign.
All right, you sign it. The contract bursts, and then he says, "The deed is done." You all hear a snap, and then you hear an old man's voice goes, "What? That's not supposed to be possible!" As you all burst into flames.
Is that
Yes.
Cephalos?
No, that's the Mad Mage.
Oh,
How do
dang
we
it.
know the Mad Mage is Encephalos?
You don't. You all burst into flames. Kind of scary, but it doesn't hurt. And your bodies are burnt, your bones are burnt, and you re-manifest in Waterdeep. Where?
Gus just had the time of his fucking life.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. There's some extras. I never get to end the session when I want to. There's always extras that are too exciting to hold off. You all appear on the top, and immediately... Alright, so you're in the... Let's get this correct. You are in the castle ward. We'll say the Yawning Portal. Why not?
That is
There-
sealed up.
You are outside the Yawning Portal, and there is a loud crash as a stone fist has slammed into a building nearby. You look up and you look over, and I need to remember where my notes are. Looking up and over, you see the statue of the Hawkman, animated, an Arakocra-like statue, an eagle man-like statue,
Horus.
standing 6 feet tall, a lot like Horus, yes. Standing 60 feet tall, rampaging through the city. You see, he's one of the great statues of Waterdeep. At the same time, you see streaks of silver light as Lair's silver hand is encompassing and orbiting the statue, firing assortments of spells at it from several different angles. And within the statue, you see people waving, yelling for help from their hotels carved within the statue.
Uh-oh.
The hand that was the arm and leg that were once destroyed as part of building the statue have remanifested. Chains of arcane energy holding the stone bricks in place. You see blood cloaked in the stone bricks, and several houses are missing large sections of their walls and ceilings and such, as the statue is apparently pulled his stone back to him that was borrowed from the city. That is the end of our session.
All right.
But there we go.
That was great.
That was a good session.
Good shit, guys. All right. 3,
All right, Ben.
2, 1.